smoky clubs to fields of green, her life took a turn, but her rhythm's still the same. Feel the passion burn. On stage she was a queen, now the land's her throne. Every note she sang now echoes in seeds she's sown. Her journey's just begun, a new chapter in her song. Watch her dance with the seasons, right where she belongs. She was a jazz and blues singer, making her way around the world. The journey stopped, but the song did not. So what's going on with you, girl? She started a YouTube channel and learned how to grow veggies, fruits, and bread, and a bunch of chickens in a row. Diva of the stage to diva in the dirt. Same diva, new life, diva in the dirt. Singing sweet melodies now with the earth. From city lights to moonlit nights, she's found her worth. With every seed she plants, a new story grows. From the mic to the soil, a rhythm she knows. Diva in the dirt, watch her thrive and gleam. Same passion, new dreams on the homestead scene.
So
Welcome,
cute and her little short.
welcome.
Hey.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome, Kara.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome, Laura. Welcome, Jegs. Thank you so much for being on panel here with me tonight. I really appreciate it. And I'll just run through and say some hello again. Hedgehog Homestead, Laura. And to Jegs. Storms. Oh, it looks, and hello, Dolores.
Hello, Mr. Dolores.
Thank you
Hello.
so much for coming in. K. Renee's Garden.
Miss K.
Thank
Renee, how you
for
doing?
coming in. My
Hello.
Renaissance Grandma.
My Renaissance Grandma, how you
Hello there,
doing?
Mama. And Aid, thank you so much for coming in.
Aiden near.
Aiden, how you doing?
Oh, my mic is a bit. Oh, yeah, I got to
Yeah,
change
it's a
some
little
things.
low. That's right, from
Yeah,
singing.
It is. That's right. So let me just go and fix that because then it
I'm
Echo.
sorry. Technical.
reduce background noise. Stereo audio. I think that's all I have to do. Is that better?
That is so much better.
Hey.
We hear you clearly now. That the rain is coming.
Oh, I don't have to do the. I don't have to click the comments.
I just gave you a break. Just while you were doing adjustments to your mic. You can do whatever
thank
you want.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. So just for me, today, of course, Saturday, it was a busy day of baking bread. I only had to do 10 loaves, so that went by pretty fast. And we
Only
decided-
10. I know.
only 10.
The way she makes it sound. Just 10.
Not 12, not 18.
Yes, exactly. On those
I
days,
can't-
it's like, oh.
I can't get myself to do one for the poor man, but it was 10 and a wood fired
Yes.
oven, and
And
no big deal.
that's the tricky part is the wood fire makes it faster, so then it doesn't take a
Mhm.
long time. But
Right.
it also is if you looked at the bread and then you turned away and then you look back and it's like poof, it's
Mhm.
it's charcoal.
Mhm.
So I do have to watch that. But yeah, just kind of buzzed around for the day. Added in on my farm stand, which has done really well. Like it was a lot of, it was that thing where you go, Maureen, put the farm stand out. Maureen, put your vegetables out. People will
Right.
buy them. And you're like, I don't know if they will. Well, I put it out Sunday morning just before church. And I think as of yesterday, being Friday, I think we were just about $70 in the week from the veggies
Nice.
that have sold.
Wonderful.
Yeah, each day it's just, yeah.
Mhm.
That will help
So-
quite a bit.
Hello, Miss
It
Barbara.
does. It does help.
Indiana
Oh,
Post.
there she. Oh no, let me get back to this. Or have you put
Hey,
them?
Mama Washington.
Hey, Mrs. Washington.
Hey, Gardening
Oh,
Warrior.
Diva looks extra party today.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah. I put on a little lipstick and I put on a little bit of eyeliner, and I actually did Okay, let's just be honest. I had a shower.
Oh.
I did all that because you thought my son was going to come up tonight.
That's right. Come see your mother-in-law.
I think
Come
that's
see your-
why he went the other way today.
Mhm.
I think somebody else might have heard
Man.
the conversation yesterday, and he might be in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, you're doing meal prep and you're listening. Thank you so much, Gardening Warrior. And there's my mom. Hey, my baby girl, Diva, and all the panel.
How
Hey,
you doing?
Angel. Thanks for coming in. Oh,
Indiana
Indiana
How you
Chris.
doing?
You must be from Indiana. And your name is
Maybe.
Chris. That's right.
We're just guessing.
That's right.
Good guess.
Nope.
Good guess.
That's right. That's right. Nope. I'm from Hawaii and my name's Bob.
Hey, cool gamer too.
Hey, cool gamer.
Hey,
Thanks so
cool
much for
gamer. How
coming
you
in.
Hey,
doing?
cool gamer.
Yeah, and then I did in the background picture. I'm not sure if it was up there before you came in, but that is I picked one of the kabocha squashes this week, and actually that's what we
Beautiful.
just ate. So when we do every time that we do bread, because you got a hot oven, so
Mhm.
and it has
Right.
racks in it, and so Marissa went and put a couple of pork chops in one cast iron skillet, and then cut the kabocha squash and baked it up, and so it was like free cooking for dinner, and we just had to warm it up, and it was all good. So
Nice.
Yeah.
yeah,
You ate the kombucha instead of drinking the kombucha?
no, yeah, kabocha. You were not saying the M, and that was the problem last week. People say kombucha. I'm not drinking kombucha. I'm eating kabocha.
Kabocha.
Okay.
Kabocha.
All right.
Yeah,
Give me
it's-
straight. Give me straight.
It's a Chinese
need-
pumpkin.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It smells like pumpkin, but oh my gosh! And with the wood fire, it had such a good taste to it.
Mm.
So how do you cook it?
Just baked it. We just cut it
Okay.
in half. Cut it in half. So here it is here.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Just pulled out the seeds, and then butter, oil, like butter, olive oil, and salt and pepper, and baked it. In Japanese cuisine, they'll make them the moon shapes, and they'll dip them. It'll be something
In
that they dip
tempura?
in tempura. Yeah.
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 Yummy.
So there's lots of ways that you can cook it, but it was just like simple, busy day for us, and that.
I just
so-
saw them actually yesterday at the Asian market, and I thought of you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
They
Yeah.
had them and all the veggies. They had it. They like have a out. How do you say it? Like a little produce area where it's out and it's not in the cooler, and that's where they were, along with their
Right.
bananas that they had, the apple bananas. Hey,
Right.
everybody! Indiana Chris
and-
said he's near Notre Dame University, Northern Indiana. Very cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Hey, Rudy.
Emla Schlusslin, how you doing?
Hello.
Welcome in.
Oh yeah, I didn't change my.
Hello, Moon. Good to see you.
Hey, Moon over Miami. Thanks for
Hi.
coming in. Appreciate that. How was everybody else's day?
Good.
Boring.
I
Boring.
fixed my dishwasher today.
You got to what was that?
I fixed my dishwasher today.
Oh, awesome,
Mm.
Laura.
So I'm excited.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a handy woman.
Well, yeah, I can YouTube things.
He says she can go to school,
Mm-hmm,
YouTube University.
Yeah, I go to the university. Hey, Bud Files.
Yeah, I've been a student of YouTube for many, many, many years.
Yes. me
Okay, I
too.
do have mine on
Yeah.
minimum 5
Same.
minutes.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
have mine on 2 hours. 5 minutes is nothing to the professionals. That's why I don't do 5 minutes anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
With especially a certain month approaching. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, I might jump mine up a bit more too.
Yeah, we'll see. It might
going
be
forward.
a quiet night.
Oh, thank you, Bud Files.
Yes, he might be. Storm's face. She's talking about Robert possibly hiding in the bushes somewhere.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hello,
Welcome
Robert,
in,
if you're
everybody.
around.
We've got one coming here.
Hey, the Bud Files. Oh,
Oh.
pretty.
So that's what it actually looks like. There's Marissa's waving her hand.
Hi, Melissa.
Marissa.
Is that my daughter-in-law?
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Ain't no need hide. Ain't no need hide.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah. Just. Well, you need to move in a little bit more here. We'll do this.
Hey,
How you
Wellness.
doing? How you doing?
She's so cute.
Baby girl.
That's right.
He's not here right now, but
Thank you,
his
Corey.
loss. His loss.
David
Uh-huh.
Corey.
David Core with crop.
The cropper.
Yeah.
Wellness.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good to
But
see
it's
you
and
guys.
it's hefty. Like there's some weight to this.
Mhm.
You know, it's not just what I think is really cool is they get these kind of barnacle-y things on them. See that?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They just and it's just
Oh,
on the
yeah.
outside. You don't eat the skin on these ones. So I don't know if it's just scarring and so then it just repaired itself, but
Mhm.
yeah, it was very delicious. It's my
Yeah.
it's my kabocha squash.
Cut it off and keep going. Cut it off and keep
Mhm.
going.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
I
So
love-
how about you, Carol? How was your day?
It was pretty good. I went out to my patio and I started to finally sort like all my pots that were just like kind of shoved aside, all various thrown everywhere into each one. So I started sorting to see what I had. Got
awesome.
quite a bit sorted, and then I forget. Oh, I had made chili mac and cheese. Forgetting that
Ooh.
when my husband works, he gets a Subway sandwich that fills him up. So we'll have chili mac and cheese for tomorrow when I'm out with Hannah. So that'll be good. But yeah,
Dinner is
I took a nap.
done.
I took a nap. It rained today, so I wasn't
Mhm.
going out and planting much anything in the rain. So I took a
Mhm.
nap after I did the pot sorting. But I'm going to keep doing my, sorting and getting everything ready. So I'll be
Awesome.
ready.
Yeah, you got a
hopefully
lot
plant.
done last night.
Yeah, they're still here. Well, hopefully they'll live. Hopefully
course
they'll
they will.
sprout and live.
Of course they will.
Please. We'll
They
see.
need the darkness and a little bit of water and your soil, and they're going to be good. Yeah, that's it's such a cool thing to go. You're kind of planting more for spring. You're doing more of a spring planting, right?
Right. Yeah,
Semi-
it's somewhat
semi-spring.
semi-spring. It falls into both. It's so weird here. I don't know how to explain it.
Mm.
Because just like Shawnee said, she's like, "Oh, September planting," and she starts naming off what you guys are planting in fall. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm still in August. Wait, just not
That's
there."
my winter planting.
Yeah, just wait. Right, and it can go
Yeah.
into our winter too. It's just really all mishmash here when it comes to
Yeah.
annuals. for
Yeah.
us.
Well, I saw Epic Gardening, Kevin Aspire too, and and they had a whole bunch of people. What you can plant in September, and it was like, it's almost as bad as seed catalogs. Like all
Right.
of you seed
Mhm.
free. When
Right.
someone has a seed catalog, you get a little shaky, and you're like, oh, I'm watching it, and I'm watching all the different things that they're planting. I'm like, I could plant the beets. I could plant the broccoli. It's like, Maureen, you told yourself you're not going to plant a winter garden this year. No, we could plant it. Those
I
are
know,
easy
right?
things. You could do it. You should do it. Maureen,
See,
you
that's those
said-
other voices I'm talking
you
about.
said you won't take care of it. You'll put a nice Remy cover over top. It's all in there. And you won't go and, hey, I should feed
Hey,
them in
my
the winter.
Renaissance.
No. Four Corners report.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
evening.
David. Thank you
Yeah.
for speaking to everybody in my chat, David. I appreciate it.
Yes.
And welcome, Northern Girl Hobbies. That's my girl.
Good to see you, Northern Girl Hobbies.
Oh, but where are
Northern
you
Girl.
in Ontario? Are you in northern Ontario? Because I know that in Quebec there is a woman there that grows all leafy greens. She puts incandescent, like she puts short kind of metal covers, and then puts the cover cloth over top, and then incandescent lights strings it. It's really pretty when the snow comes on it, and the snow actually insulates it better. So.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Hey, Passamaquoddy.
Hey, Beth.
Where are we?
Yeah,
Oh,
Frugal
Wellness with Frugal
Howie.
Mama. I'm not
Yes.
sure
Hey.
if anybody said hello to Wellness.
I did
Yes.
say, well,
Yep.
to
Yes,
Frugal
we
Mama.
did. Yes,
Okay.
we did.
GGGG.
And how we
GGG.
LGGG.
I see that you were out at the fall fair there, Howie. Saw that you put up a
Nice.
video. Oh, you're northern, but you know what? I bet you could do something where you could have some covers. L triple G. I know everybody else already said it, but I still want to. We still want to put her channel up there. So
Yeah.
hey, and DCBs.
Hey, DCBs.
Okay. I
Oh,
can't.
I believe
ahead.
they outlawed incandescent lights here in the States.
What? They
Well,
outlawed
sync
them,
up
or they
with
just
my
decided to
iPad.
stop making them?
I don't know.
Sitting on the nightstand.
Do you know why?
On the
Barry?
nightstand.
You're already getting frost. Ooh.
Wow.
Yikes.
Sad.
It was 91 here yesterday in my car, it said. So that was probably 100 and something, really.
Yeah, it was 95 here today.
I like how you guys just flaunt out these, warm, hot temperature. Oh, it was 95. It was 107.
Everybody can't be cold or hot
Oh, you
now.
you
right.
don't, you don't
You
want
don't
it to
want
be
that.
95 with the
No.
humidity because it was supposed to rain today, and so it was like hanging with this almost
Mhm.
like this cloak
Oppressive.
Yeah, very
of wetness
oppressive.
on you.
We've been having that too.
Yeah.
Hey, How to Garden. Welcome,
do.
welcome.
Hey,
Glenn.
Garden
Good to see
Glenn.
Oh, and another one, 93 today. Ooh.
Yep.
It was hot here. It was nice here.
It's
But,
still storming here. I can
yeah.
hear it once in a while outside, even through
Do
my
you have
headphones.
rain?
What? Yeah, we've been having rain
Oh,
in
okay.
my area. I had it today, but not like super heavy Florida rains on and off.
Mm,
But we've got the thunder. I can hear the thunder going. So
okay.
probably have some tonight. Maybe we'll see.
Mm.
I hope you keep it in Florida.
Yeah, you've had enough, huh? You don't want any more?
I'm good. I'm good.
You can send some of it our way. We're a dust bowl right now.
Again? Oh my gosh! I thought it was like just yesterday. You guys were getting tons of it.
Hey,
We
Susanna.
didn't, I didn't get it. It did this like in our city, my little
Mhm.
city here.
Yeah.
They got it, but my land did not get it.
Oh, I meant like the early summer. You were getting all the rain. I wasn't getting
Oh,
any.
yeah.
And I'm in the tropics, and I'm like, what's
early
going
summer, yeah. But since
on?
like
Since then, you haven't. Hey, the naked gardener.
July.
Susan Marjoram, welcome in. DCBs, welcome in.
Wow.
Mhm.
Hey,
Naked Gardener, welcome in.
Welcome. Tuck Bobby.
That many people ain't supposed to be
Hey,
coming over here,
Tuck Bobby.
people.
I know.
All these people ain't supposed to be coming.
All
I'm
right.
supposed to be sneaking on tonight.
Right.
I know. Well, they just
They're trying to get
put on
more of
YouTube
ya.
and then you go, oh, Jags is over at Divas. Let's go over there. And they're all like, we found you.
Yep.
you
Yeah.
can't hide from us.
You better enjoy it because it's only going to be one more time.
That's what they heard.
know,
That's
I
why they're
know.
all
Monday morning
like,
is the last time.
Oh, wow.
So Dina,
It's
I'm proud of you that you're not growing a winter garden. I just can't not do it. I have to do it. I have to do it.
I
I'm
should
not
have
going
to
to winter
do it.
garden either.
No.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
But all the things that I love to eat are, broccoli and all of those good things.
yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
Do you have to put things under cover or can you leave the mix out?
I have to put them under cover because of rabbits.
Hey,
But I mean, every once in a while we'll dip a little bit below what they can tolerate. So yeah,
Right. Okay.
just here and there.
they
not-
go hibernate.
Yeah. Okay. Back to work I go. Satan put his umbrella up over Laura's home. Said, "No rain for her."
Wow.
That's good.
Oh,
More people just saying hello,
Hello,
and
hey,
this
hello.
is the reason,
Lisa.
Jags, because everybody loves you.
That's
oh,
right.
Yeah.
God is
Yeah.
good.
Got it. Mhm.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah. Hey, Bamet.
Damn it, how you doing,
Hey,
bro?
damn it. See, everybody's hearing that you're coming
Mhm.
on. They're like, what? He's still here? Hurry. Let's go get our J3 fix.
No, everybody's saying he wasn't supposed to be on. He lied.
You
He
told us
lied.
yesterday. Yeah.
Doing his Bon Voyage
No, you did say
tour.
hey, I'm gonna hit Carol's, hit Divas, and then you have one more.
And Monday morning be the last on Labor Day. Yeah.
Labor Day, yeah.
Yeah.
Whose is that?
When should you plant Brussels in the fall, or do you wait till after last frost? That's the question. I'm not a good Brussels sprouts grower.
Brussels sprouts, you gotta plant. You gotta start them inside, and then you plant them when it's cool out.
Yeah. They like the cold too. They
Mhm.
get notification too.
Mhm.
Yeah. I have planted them like in the spring, so I could have them for, Christmas.
Mhm.
And I got a few, but,
Wow.
wasn't.
I
I'm not-
understand Storm.
I love Brussels sprouts, but nobody else in my house likes them, so
Yeah.
I grew them
Do you
twice.
Same.
do you put bacon in with them? Bacon
Oh
and onions?
yes, see, I do all of that, and they still.
And they still know that it's Brussels
There's
sprouts.
something wrong with these people, I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in my house would touch them either, so we'll have to move
Jason
close
says,
to
God
each
is
other.
good, unless you are Laura's yard. Okay.
Okay.
FOMO. Now I go.
Yeah, me too. Super behind.
Yeah, we're supposed to start Brussels sprouts in August here in Texas, but we're oh yeah, you're just reading
Right.
that out loud. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I think if you do Brussels sprouts right now, like for me, I wouldn't probably harvest them until into the late spring.
Broccoli's
'cause they do-
awesome.
Right.
Broccoli's awesome.
Yeah.
Broccoli's awesome.
He's like, I'd rather Brussels sprouts over broccoli any day.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh,
They're
really?
both good.
I love broccoli.
I love broccoli too.
I'm
It's something I
doing-
always have to have in my freezer.
Uh-huh. I'm
Yes,
always happy to grow it.
Mine late August and
Okay, mid-September.
Okay.
Sounds like a good
Great.
idea,
How
Storm.
you doing?
So Bamit, are you starting them, or are you getting them outside at that time? That's what I would like to know. Or actually, I should call you Arthur, but because it's like, well, I probably could go find some starts here. Like they still sell our
Oh.
they'll do lots of fall starts
Yeah.
right now.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
They used to here in our
Oh,
little
it's the
town, but they
technical
don't
stuff.
anymore. So I'd have to
Mhm.
drive an hour just to get starts.
Mr.
Yeah.
Ben
Yeah.
says start
I have
'em.
to start my starts, my own starts.
Yeah.
Okay, so he says starting them.
Right.
Oh, you have to consciously limit your Brussels sprout intake.
I
Is
love
there
the way
a
he said that.
reason why? Is it the
Maybe.
people around you
Yeah.
that don't like
Yeah.
you to eat too much Brussels sprouts? Is that what it's about? Hey, Tampa Creek.
That's an
Hey,
asparagus problem, isn't it? The asparagus.
Brussels
problem.
sprouts make you toot. Like,
Do they?
yeah, they can make
Not
you
me.
toot. They're
Not
carciferous.
me either.
Not everybody, but they can
Yeah.
make some people toot. Same thing with broccoli.
Tampa Creek.
The
Yeah,
sulfuric
Aid
sulfur
says
in them.
not the taste, it's the texture that I can't stand.
Oh, he's got
So-
vitamin K limits. Oh,
Okay. So it's nothing. It's nothing that
Yeah.
it's giving you the fruity toots. So
No fruity toots.
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah. Okay. So you're gonna buy them. Yeah, but it's like there's part of me, and there's still so much in the garden right now. Like I just went and picked. I think it was 1.25 pound tomato today.
Oh,
Just a great
Wow.
big.
Good for you. Look at
It
you.
was
nice.
it was blushing a little bit, and I went,
Mhm.
don't leave it, because as soon
No.
as it blushes, the rats will come and nee, 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 nee. And it's like
Yeah.
no.
Right.
Yeah.
Indiana says he has blood clot issues.
So
So he stay
So
away
you
from
stay-
vitamin K.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't know that because I
Me
have.
neither.
I don't have an ongoing blood clot issue. I just have to be aware of, well, if I fall or if I have surgeries, then my blood clotting, because I do have a blood clotting condition as well.
Oh, wow.
So,
Mm.
mhm,
And you know
yeah,
the doctors will leave those things out. They'll, for some reason, they just leave out
yeah, yeah.
dietary stuff. for some reason.
Yeah, I didn't know that it's
Me
that I
either.
should be watching my vitamin K. But I'm not a big Brussels sprouts person unless there is big chunks of bacon and onions in it. Ooh, somebody is coming to get me.
No, don't eat
they
nothing.
they
People with the jackets. Oh my!
that's right. They're coming to get me.
Somebody take
They caught
away.
me. They know that I did.
I can't save you. I'm too far away.
Oh, I found them, by the way. This is what I was wanting to plant. They're the
Peace.
sugar magnolia peas. Yeah, so pretty.
Nice.
So pretty. I love peas.
Oh, you want a piece of that, Mater? DVT. So I'm on Eliquis. Yeah. See, so I'm not in a position where mine is. I have to, if I go into for surgery, then I have to have extra blood thinners, and when I come out of surgery, I got to have extra blood thinners.
Mm.
So.
Okay.
Right. So you don't avoid vitamin K. It's just have to be mindful of certain foods. Wow,
No,
there's
you
three
don't,
of us.
Pam.
Three of us that have. Are you fighting with Tampa?
Yeah. It's another one that's like a sister to him, between
Nah.
him and Miss T and Tampa. Yeah.
She said she never ate broccoli before.
What? Is it broccoli
No.
or Brussels sprouts?
Brussels sprouts.
And I
Yeah.
said, she don't eat nothing. Yes, I do.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. She must
Yeah,
have been
I don't
like-
mind cabbage, but because I find Brussels sprouts are a bit more bitter. But if they
Mhm.
are smothered in like I said, chunks of bacon and onion, it's delicious.
Mhm. It is delicious.
I'm good
Mm.
with just salt, pepper, and
Mhm.
butter. I can eat them. They're
Sugar Magnolia, the Grateful Dead.
Got to
just
be
gonna be-
sliced in half so the butter can get up in there.
Yeah,
That's
Mhm.
right. That's
Yep,
right.
That's right.
that's right.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And
you gotta
and
roast them. You gotta roast them.
Yes, you
Things
got
are better when you roast them.
They are
Yeah.
better when you roast them.
and we tend to
Right.
do our bacon with the Brussels sprouts, so it's not like we're adding it to it. So that
Oh,
so we got
yeah.
bacon is all coating in there. It's just
Mhm.
deliciousness. I'm just gonna
I
go run
know,
and grab my
like-
tomato.
These people into it.
Oh my gosh. I love broccoli boo boo and cabbage too, honey slinger.
Now you sound like Andel.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I
you're
love
right
the
there.
way she
Grab my
says
tomato,
stuff.
please.
Her catchphrase. I tried to do it, but I couldn't remember how to say the whole thing.
Hey.
Oops, my mic's still on.
Now it's just when she said the boo boo, she sounded like Andel.
A boo boo.
Mhm.
Bobo.
I do too. I like Korean. Yep, me too.
Mm-hmm.
I've never only when I go out have I had collards though. I need to make
I
them
like
myself.
collards. Yeah.
I like them too, but I've never really made them at the house too much.
I don't like mustards.
What?
Yeah, how do you make a good mustard?
I'm switching over to mustards now. I love collard greens, but I've been getting mustard late. Well, I've been telling my wife, and she's been getting mustard lately,
Mhm.
and I've been liking the mustards. I'm kind of switching
Mm.
over.
They have a bit
Oh,
more
it's
flavor, right? Have a little bit more
Mhm.
flavor. Yeah,
Oh, there she is.
Beautiful.
You
can
got a
use-
praying tomato?
That's it. Oh, snap a doodle.
You got a praying tomato?
What is that?
The hands are together, the tomatoes
Wow,
together. they look
yeah.
praying. Yeah.
Yeah, it almost
Oh.
looks like a catfish.
Well, it
Wow.
actually is a it's an Italian pear style tomato. It's an heirloom from Italy.
Wow.
And when you open it up, it's not super juicy, really, really meaty, and
Nice.
delicious.
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
Great for
they're-
making the sauce.
you
they are
slice
very
that
good.
one up and fry it, huh?
There is a part of me that would like to do some fried green tomatoes, which this would make some excellent fried green tomatoes.
Yes.
Right? Make huge piece like a chicken fillet.
Wait till me and my
Side.
son get there. Wait till me and my son get there. before
Okay.
we do.
You gotta get there quick.
We'll be eating good.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, you will. Got our we'll be having some kabocha squash, we'll have fried green tomatoes.
Mhm.
And some
I'll
bread.
just keep And
Yeah. Bread.
today's bread, what we did was we did it in we added in hot jalapenos from the garden and some cheddar
Ooh.
cheese.
Oh,
So
nice.
it was
Love that.
pretty beautiful. I've never done an inclusion before, so I didn't wrap it in very good. But those
It's a good combo.
my goodness, dude, those. Hang on, I'm just gonna grab the photo of it here.
It was a woo woo woo.
It was woo woo woo. I bet we used to get that from a nice bakery here. A jalapeno cheddar. It was delicious when I was younger. And then somebody
Ooh,
bought.
yummy.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm trying to hold it so that it would. Come on, focus.
No, we
See
I can see it.
We
I can see it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put a little jalapeno in there.
Oh, it was so good. So it's not incorporated how I would like
Hey,
to. So
Peterson.
I need to study. I need to study doing inclusions.
So ready to start.
Hey, Peterson Farm.
Be right back. Someone's buying my last loaf of bread. I'll be right back.
Oh, yay. Oh, Nashville.
This late at night, somebody buying your last loaf of bread?
Wow.
That
There-
is suspicious now.
It's
They're at
This-
6:30
This-
there. Yeah, it's 6:37.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
7:30, right, Laura? It is
Mhm.
7:30
Okay. All right then.
Pacific time. I know it confuses me all the time.
It's
My
not our
friends-
time. So
No,
it's not suspicious anymore.
no. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Showing
Yep.
up my house, buying
Yep.
bread at 10 o'clock at night is
Yeah.
suspicious.
That is suspicious.
I just want to buy some of your bread. It's so
And you
weird.
done went past 3 stores already too?
I know that would be so weird.
But her bread is so good.
That's true.
I'm making bread tomorrow. I started up my sourdough.
I thought you guys were
Mm.
doing keto. You off it now or taking a
Well,
break?
my mother's coming in town. My daughter's
Oh.
coming in town. So I got to
Yeah.
get the bread going. So I
So,
start.
little break.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Food Forest Permaculture. Have a good night.
Hi, Howie. Have a good night.
I'll make some good bread tomorrow. My mother-in-law's excited. She's like, "Oh, it's ready."
Right.
I understand, Storm. They always got to have some excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm starting stuff. We'll see what gets planted. We'll see. The bread's a cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe it. If it's a man that's showing up this late at
We
night,
gonna get the truth. We gonna get the truth.
we'd all fall down if it was actually all of a sudden your son walks in the room and is on Diva's side. Like, what?
Oh, he went to go buy bread.
Hey,
He's been gone a long time.
well, I haven't seen him since last night.
Since that auction.
I haven't seen him
Since I bought him,
So let's go over this again. I got the time wrong because I thought it was 10 o'clock at night. But
Yeah.
you trying to tell me somebody came to buy bread this late at night?
yes.
Mhm.
It's only 7:30 here right now, so it's
Tell
still
me anything. Tell me anything.
daylight.
What's your other business, Diva, that you're not telling me?
Yeah.
We know some things.
We know
illegal
you're a
up
diva.
there.
Creating
Right.
with Tuck, welcome in. How you doing?
Hey, creating.
Oh, hey.
Tuck.
Yeah, no. So basically, I have everybody on between
Wow.
Wednesday and Thursday. They send me their orders. So I put it out there on Facebook and Nextdoor, and then people send their orders in. And so I only make what is being requested.
Mm.
And then once it's done, and this woman, she was at the fall fair. She's an artist there, and so she couldn't come and pick
Nice.
it up at 1. So sometimes people even come tomorrow, and go come after church, and you can pick up your bread. It's day old bread, but
It's that
Day
good.
old is better than no bread.
That's right.
exactly. Yeah. So it was the last loaf, and and so today off our market we made. There was $25
Oh,
worth of
hope
veggies
your cat's
bought.
okay, Tuck. Have a good night, Tuck. I hope that your cat's all right.
Oh,
Good
And
night,
the
Tuck.
cat.
yeah.
Thanks, Tuck.
Good night.
Oh,
Oh,
Teresa, you're very welcome. I haven't listened to it to hear if I was distorting or if it was clipping, But
I
yeah,
didn't
it
hear
was
any clipping. I didn't hear any of that. And
Okay,
it didn't
good.
distort it. It didn't distort too bad. I don't think it distorted much at all.
didn't distort too bad.
No, I mean, like, because like you were saying, you were trying to hold off because you realized probably like because your voice
Yeah.
is so powerful, but I didn't hear it distort.
Yeah, I could hear a little bit of clipping in my
in your-
headphones
in
and
your
that. So
headphones?
yeah,
Okay.
it was an honor to be asked and to participate in that fundraiser. So that's the other thing. That's the reason why I have a little bit more eye makeup on and lips on, and I wore, like a real person shirt, not a diva in the dirt shirt like Carol. She's a diva in the dirt.
Get your dirt merch. Get your dirt merch.
Oh, Fisher Jamil, welcome in. How you doing?
Hey, official
Hey.
Jamila. I was
Hey,
just watching
official.
your video. I'm gonna finish it when I get off.
Yeah,
Salad. Little
excellent.
mukbang.
Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Appreciate it.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
I catch up on a lot of people videos while I'm
Right?
Taking your
What is-
downtime.
no. Somebody told me what was I doing? On my sabbatical.
Your sabbatical.
Sabbatical.
Yeah, I called it sabbatical. Sabbatical.
A YouTube
Yep.
sabbatical.
That's right.
I'd like to
Hey.
take a YouTube sabbatical.
Yep. Me too.
I
But
don't know
then
if
our-
I could though. It's
I don't
hard.
know if we can with our hours, the way that they jack us
Mhm.
with that
Yeah.
ever moving thing that's
I
over
put
you.
it this way: I'm not trying to get paid. So what
Oh,
can they do to me?
True, nothing.
Yeah. Aw.
Yeah. I think I need another job, J3. Hook me up.
Aw.
Got something working out.
Bless you, Barry. That's very kind of you to say that. I think I do have the settings on that say, to touch up my, oh no, I don't have it on here. Let's touch me up. Let's make me look better.
Oh, you look great. What are you doing?
What's wrong with the way
No,
you're looking?
You look great.
I
At
want
least you're
some
not
strong.
green like last night. You start turning green near the
Yeah.
like mid when people are
Yeah.
like, "Are you okay?" And I look over and like, "Oh
No,
by golly, she's turning
Mm-mm.
green on me. What's going
Nope.
on, Diva?"
nope. And
No matter what color, just smile.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And she
Then
was.
you
She
just-
wasn't changing her tone or anything. So I didn't know. I'm just planting, and then I see it in the side chat. It's like, "Diva, you okay?" And I look over. I'm like, "Oh, she's not
Mm-mm.
okay."
no, whatever this
Good.
upper digestive tract thing is weird. But I went, okay, so I was taking, I took some holistic medicine for about a week,
Mhm.
and then I stopped, and it's like, okay, so it's like if it's killing off whatever parasites going on in my tum, and so now the week is out, and so I think this is the next generation. So so what I was feeling last night, it was like, okay, this is the same as last week because it's all up, it's all high up, and I went, let's go back on that, and I actually had a better day than what I was expecting, better
Okay.
than
Good.
because it's like even if I touch, in the
Mhm.
area, it's like it's very tender, and I woke up with that. You got a bake bread, and you got to go sing it that on that live, and you got to do your own live. You can't do it all.
Right.
You don't
Yeah.
feel good, and but it's like nope. Right now, I feel fine. So I think this is the key is to take this this medication and do another 10-day stint of it, and then maybe I've rid my body of whatever is weird in my digestive system. So now look at me. Look at now I have extra touching up. I look better?
You
Just smile.
you looked great to begin with. So
Just smile.
how do you appear how do you appear better than great? I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah. Aw.
Oh, that's really sweet. Very kind.
It's very true.
Yeah.
As long as you smile, it don't matter what you look like. The smile is what gets me.
Aw.
Me.
Oh,
Smiles
That's
are
true.
good. Yeah.
They
very
are.
true. They do
Yeah.
go a long
Especially
way.
when it's an authentic one. And sadly, many people, over the years with different musicians I've played with, they've probably taken a bad picture. So when you go to smile and you're like, you got your arm around and you're like, okay, smile. And they're like, and they do. But then if you see them and they're just talking to someone and they laugh and you go,
Mhm.
Yes.
do
That-
that smile.
that. Yeah.
You know, don't.
There's a lot of people that just don't know how to smile.
No, like did they
It's
not
free.
like, you know, I spent the time in the mirror looking at, you know, what is a good smile for me, you know,
Yeah.
and it's like I don't want to head back, you know, so don't do that. Bring the head forward. That's going to make that differentiation, right? So head
Mhm.
forward,
Oh, that's good
Right.
to know. Yeah.
right? And then also I do better if it's a little bit
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you will see me go, ah, just because I practice it. Because if it is the
Yeah.
other one, it'll be like,
Oh, I've
too
done
much
those.
of this.
Yeah, it's psychotic. But
I
that's
need
like
a
when I'm
natural smile. If I don't get a natural smile, I ain't paying you no mind.
Yes, exactly. But it's like spend the time just in the mirror, you know, and what works best for you, right? So.
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, thank you, Storms.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And, you know, I just didn't feel good. And I just was, you know, carrying on with the live. And it's like, yeah, I don't feel very good. I should lay down. No, you got to stay in the live. We're okay. Well, you could go into your bedroom and get on your other
That's right.
computer. But, you know, and I was on camera for a bit. But then it was like, you know what? I think I'm going to like laying down more. And I didn't want to be in this position.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's like, this is so much more comfortable.
bless
So-
you.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah.
And I had to go a little bit longer last night because I missed my daytime one. So
Yes. Yeah.
playing
And you
the
did
hours
well.
game. Thank you. We
Yeah.
did well. We did well. You
You only
really
smile
hung
when
in there.
tickled.
I felt
Are you
bad. I was
ticklish?
so tired.
Yeah.
Indiana Chris, are you
fine.
ticklish? That's
Okay.
a
Great panel all of you last night. It was great. Jay
Yes, it was.
And everybody
Very
coming out
good.
last night. It was nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We had a good
I
time.
in regards to being ticklish, it's my bottom of my feet, and I just thought as you get older, you're not going to be ticklish, and it's like nope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, you know, when I'm getting the pedicure done and they rub
Uh-huh.
that thing, it's like I do a lot of that.
Laughing
Right.
and
Yeah.
usually the ladies are like, "Oh, she's laughing."
That's because it's a different effect for different things.
Yeah.
Hmm.
True. Abe.
If it was your husband doing it, your boyfriend doing it, trust me, you will be laughing.
Woohoo.
But when
Yeah.
you get a pedicure and do it, it's more painful.
Oh,
Not
it might-
painful.
yeah. For me, it's
Not
gonna
painful.
be
It's tickly. It's just tickle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
I don't
used to
think
get
I'm ticklish
tickly.
on my sides. Like I don't think I have that ticklishness anymore. Just my bottom of my feet.
Yeah.
My neck
So-
is the most tickly.
Oh,
Your
yes.
neck?
Stop.
Mhm. Darren comes behind
Oh,
me.
okay.
He came behind me and gave me a kiss on the neck. It used to like I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. CC Texas got it.
Oh, I can go now. I can leave.
I am running out.
I knew my relief was coming in.
No, you cannot.
Hey y'all,
I can't stay up here, CC, because you're gonna be talking trash about me.
I'm
so-
not. I'm gonna
I
be
can
really
see.
good.
Okay. We'll
Wow.
see.
Storm says he has trouble
Yeah,
washing
thank
his own feet because they're so sensitive and ticklish.
Mhm.
Wow.
They're super sensitive. I don't know if they're ticklish anymore. They're more sensitive.
Okay.
Mine is
Indiana
sensitive.
Chris, he wants to know if animals are ticklish. Does anybody know if animals are ticklish?
I
I know
think
with
they
puppies,
are,
you
but
can-
they
I won't be tickling
respond
you.
different.
Their monkeys are. So I guess other
Yeah,
animals have to
I
be
think they just
ticklish.
respond differently. I think they are too.
I only tickle two-legged animals.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like even scratching, like we used to have a pug, and if you would scratch her in just that right spot in the
Mhm.
lower back, she'd start like licking the air, like, oh,
Yeah.
but she can't laugh. So she'd just be like,
Right.
oh, this is just, oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Well, isn't
I
it when a
guess
dog will start to pat its, foot when you're
Mhm.
rubbing the tummy?
That
Isn't
too.
that
Yeah.
is that
I
a ticklish?
think
But
that's
they
tickle.
really like it.
Yeah.
They got that spot too where you start scratching and oh, the world is good. The world
Yes.
is good.
Best day ever. Best day.
Good owner. Good owner. Good owner. Do it again.
Yeah, totally.
That's right.
That's so funny.
I must be a good boy. My owner likes me. My owner loves me.
Mm.
Now, are goats like that, J3? since you've had goats before? Like, do
I
they
never
get
tickled. I've rubbed their back and well,
like, do they come over for more? Like, if you've given
yeah.
them like
When
a
I
good
start
scratch,
scratching them,
yeah.
they'll come over for me to scratch them on their neck and stuff like that.
Oh,
Mm.
cute.
Mhm. But that probably is like, again, it's that, oh, that part that I can't reach back there. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that feels good.
No, horses are like that too. I'm sure
Yeah.
any animal,
Right.
like a cow, when you see, or a pig, when you're scratching up against the,
Yeah.
the house, and they're like, oh yeah, that's
I don't
good.
know. I don't know about doing it with the cow. That big old tongue come out
I
and
know, lick you. They do. They'll lick you like a dog. Some of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
It's
And it's
like, oh,
all,
I like
it's all
you.
like rough, you know.
Yeah. And blue.
And
So
slimy.
Storms has a video called "What My Cat Does When I Scratch His Back." Wow.
Oh.
yeah.
Gonna have to go and everybody's gonna have to go check that out.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Storm. Does he go meow meow meow? Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Uh,
Funny.
mm,
Oh my goodness.
Or like that commercial, meow 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 meow.
Meow, meow. Yeah.
For real.
Mhm.
Cece's like, what the heck is
Oh.
going on with this panel?
He says-
I'm totally trying to behave. I'm just like,
yeah,
You see what she said she's trying to behave.
I'm doing good.
You're doing great,
did
but
great.
but
You did
you
great.
can put in those little bits and pieces all that you want.
you can, yep, be
Go
Cece.
Cece.
She's like, I will get you an 18 and over rating in 1 second flat.
I mean, if you would come in this conversation just a few seconds ago, you're like, what are they talking about?
Exactly. Yeah,
Talking about scratching.
yeah.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Where's your tickle spot, Cece?
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh.
Like, nice transition.
End it on.
She's like, TMI. No, not happening.
That's where this conversation started, Cece. It was tickle spots. And then, do you think animals are ticklish? That's totally innocent, nothing, But I don't know now. I'm not sure.
And that's about the
Indiana.
fast summer? Okay.
Indiana has an orange yabby female cat, Lucy Lou. She arches her back when petted and scratched. Oh, it's a tabby. Not a yabby. It's not, a yabby cat. It's a
Good
tabby.
Yabby.
It's not a,
that was
not a
new
yabby
type of
cat.
I thought it was
My cat does that too.
I want me
Yabby.
some yardy cat.
You want some
Yeah.
yardy cat?
Yardy cat. They stay in the yard and that's it.
yeah, you don't have to clean up after him.
My cat, I just pet her and she's like, she runs under my hand and then like almost pets herself.
Go. Here,
Like,
let me
it's coming.
just
Yeah.
just rub it. Yeah.
I've never been a cat person.
Yeah, my dad
I
wasn't
know.
We have a
either.
barn cat, but she's a sweetie.
I would love
Yeah,
a cat.
I'm not a cat person either. But they really like me, so I'm
Yeah.
I love watching cat
Me too.
videos. I could never tire watching cat videos.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
Same.
just
I'm
Why
over
allergic
and
to
over
them.
all of the different ones and the crazy things that some cats will do and their attitudes. And
Yes.
I love watching them.
I love
I am
I'm
allergic.
I like cats, just not their litter boxes.
No, I don't like that.
I don't like that aspect.
I
of
don't think
it.
anybody really likes that.
And
That's
then
why
the hair, their hair is so it makes
Fine.
me sneeze. It
Yeah.
doesn't.
That's why they're supposed
I'm
to be yard
allergic
cats.
Cats.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You want
I don't
you
want
want
no
yard
cat
cats.
in the house.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
Marlene,
Ours is a shop cat. That's why her name is Millie.
hmm
So like Milwaukee.
the background picture
Ah,
is that
cool.
an acorn squash or what kind of squash is that?
Kabucha?
Kabocha squash. It's this one.
Kabocha.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
It's-
okay.
She
Yeah,
ate it.
'cause-
She didn't drink it. She ate it. She didn't drink it.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
hoping that Broke Farmer was going to come up because he was like, "Yeah, I cooked, I got one of those kombucha squash. It wasn't good, I threw it out." And it's like, right, because this is how you're supposed to grow it, sir, like this, looks like that,
Oh.
and then the flesh looks like that, and it's so delicious when you bake it in your wood fire oven.
So did he have a
So-
mix or did he buy it? Did he have like a
I don't-
mixed pumpkin, you think?
I don't know.
What does it taste like?
It's super creamy and sweet. It doesn't. It's when you cut it open, it smells a lot like pumpkin. It is what's considered a Japanese pumpkin, right? That's
Oh.
the
Chinese,
name.
Japanese, Asian, something like
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah, it's an
Mhm.
Asian pumpkin. So it's a pumpkin. Smells like it. We baked it up with just some butter and olive oil, salt and pepper. Nothing fancy. Like we've done some Asian inspired. We'll do other things with it
So could you make
with
a
flavoring.
pie with it?
And pardon me.
Could you make a pie with it?
Is it like a pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
Pumpkin pie,
You
pumpkin,
could, but I don't think you're not going to taste the pumpkin flavor. It is thick, like it's more of a thicker, creamier.
Oh.
It's not. It doesn't
Like
get
soup?
super. Yeah, it's
Soupy?
not soupy at all.
No, I mean,
Oh,
would it be good, like
Sounds
creamed
like
in a soup?
experiment time.
So like soups or something.
Amazing soup. Amazing
Yeah,
soup.
it does. Sounds like it.
Yeah. Yeah, because when just cooking it in the oven, we just had them upright, cut them in half, put this
Mhm.
stuff inside, and so just that bit of caramelization that happened to it, it was absolutely delicious. And she cooked it quite a few hours ago, after the bread was done. But yeah, I have one more out there. But I think I've got some growing out at the my farm away from my home. I think I've got a couple more there. So this I got only I think three squashes from my plant. So yeah.
Mm.
And you
Pumpkin
cannot get
seed.
any seeds.
Ooh,
Who was that? Who are you saying that to?
I'm saying,
I do
I'm
have
saying-
seeds. You can see those seeds. I got all the saved all the seeds
You
from this one,
cannot
and they're
get any seeds.
I cannot.
Hmm.
I didn't know that about them having glands on the sides of their mouths, so they like to rub on you that way.
Let me stop.
What?
Yep,
You can get some
Because
seeds.
she can't. Yep, yep.
Whoosh, still going over my head.
Mhm.
Well, he's just waiting for Cece to ask for seeds. I guess. I think that's where he was going with that.
Ah.
But I'm not positive. I don't want to get myself in trouble.
I'm behaving.
You're doing very well.
You better leave behaving alone.
No.
He did a video today.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
Who did?
about my.
He talking about my dog.
Oh.
Mm.
These and my dog.
Have to go check it out. JD behaving,
Ah.
right?
Yeah.
JDG
Pumpkin
behaving.
soup. Some pumpkin soup is delicious,
Beef.
and yeah, it's very good.
Put it in the chat.
So what about these cat glands?
Yeah, I know. That sounds kind of
I'm just like,
I know. That's just.
what is that?
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that.
I
Really.
take it you don't have any cats, right, Cece?
No, I'm allergic.
Yeah.
Okay, and you don't want to have chickens either. I think I recall.
Right.
Yeah,
Only
Okay.
when
you
it's on
don't,
the
you
plate.
don't you don't like them doing their chicken song,
Morning. Yeah, they're eggs laying song.
their egg song. That kind of grosses you out.
You don't want to hear
I'm
the
like, why
song.
y'all kind of be making noise doing it? They're just
No, they don't. No, they don't do it while they do the
They
eggs. They just
celebrate it with a song.
it's afterwards. It's like I have laid the egg. I have laid the egg.
Oh
Celebrate with me.
goodness.
No, they don't. When they're so silent when they're laying it.
Really?
Yeah, that makes
Mhm.
more sense because they would be like predator's delight, sitting there laying an egg and make squawking and stuff, drawing attention to themselves.
Okay.
Just remember, the ones that lay the eggs
Shani.
are the females.
Yeah,
That's
that's like
want to be
don't-
delicious, so I don't know what you're talking about.
that's like just only don't go milking any bulls because they're not going to give you milk.
Don't milk the male goats.
That's
Okay, I
right.
know.
Right.
Yes.
You can milk the male goat, but don't drink it.
Oh,
Some people do.
Mm.
I can't believe you said that.
Some people, well, let me
That's almost
Let
like
me
mean.
rephrase it. The Indian type people, they drink the milk from the male goat. I advise you not to.
Wow.
Wow.
Is it gonna put hair on my chest? I do.
And maybe
Just wonder.
is that like for a medicine?
No, I believe it's just a taste, Cece. It's just a
Oh,
taste.
okay.
Oh, oh,
Mm.
oh, I need to take a moment.
And with that moment,
Don't get it mixed up with
Oh,
I can't make it. How do I make it beaker?
Always licking in the air.
I'm just trying to see if I can turn it up.
Oh my goodness.
that
That's
is
not-
so
oops.
funny.
Wrong way.
Luna's on watch.
Oops. Whoops. Come back here. Come back here. Stop. I don't want that one.
And they're stuck on watch.
Oh.
What just happened with the sound?
Hope we ever
That's
take them
weird.
coon
Here,
hunting.
refresh. I'm going to try to. I don't know who that other person is.
I know. That's weird.
Oh, Luna on
Hunting.
watch. Nope.
No.
Still with Luna on watch. Okay, I'm
Taking
going
the-
back.
Taking the cat.
Oh
coon
my gosh.
hunting.
Oh, it's Marty. It's Marty stuff.
Oh, how
That's
funny.
cool. Let me
That
just
is.
go back. I'm going to see if I can get Storms.
Well,
It was
Storms
Storms.
does have coons outside that come.
Yeah,
Come
it's
hang
it's still
around.
Marty.
Yeah. Well, Marty, there you go. There's your shout out for tonight from deep in the dark.
Share this tab instead.
It's your
Here we
watch
go.
time.
Trying
That's
again.
right.
And
Cute.
oh my gosh, why can't I?
Yeah, no.
Oh, there we
about
go.
the- Yeah,
I was
know about
behind.
those. Hey, Shawnee, what's up? What a time to come in, Shawnee. Because you're
Just right there, right there. Oh, right there, right there. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, the right spot.
exactly what my
Yum, yum,
pug
yum.
would do that.
Yum.
That's- Yep.
Yum, yum, yum.
Meow meow.
That's it.
So
that's it.
cute.
Meow-tastic. Yeah. Yeah.
That poor cat. He's probably tired of licking the air.
Funny. My pug would do
Aw,
the same
thanks for
thing. It's
sharing
so
that.
It's sweet, Barry.
Yeah, so cute.
Uh-huh. Oops, I've lost myself here. Oh, where am I? I don't know where I am.
Oh no, you're back with us. I can see you. You're here.
Okay. So, can I? And nobody's muted. Okay, I'm not me.
No, we're
Hey,
okay.
Shawnee.
We didn't get kicked
Thank you
off
so
or
much
anything.
for coming in.
Oh, see you later,
Shawnee.
Oh,
Shawnee.
cats get a,
Hey,
they
Shawnee.
get a dry mouth.
Oh.
Quit rubbing your cat so much, Dorms.
Pause.
Sunday project. You couldn't
Pause,
see
pause.
that. So now for tomorrow, I'm doing well. Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah,
Good to hear,
I only caught a
Shawnee.
glimpse of her. Shawnee was on Food Forest Permaculture on Howie's channel this morning on a live.
Oh
But
wow.
I was
Okay.
I was trying to force myself. It's like, Maureen, you were up till 4:30 in the morning, and it's now
Right.
6:30 in the morning, and you got the
Mhm.
chickens up, and you got the store open. Get back into bed. Quit looking at
Oh my
YouTube.
goodness, Shawnee, when do you sleep? Wow.
She doesn't. She's amazing.
I
She doesn't.
know.
She's amazing. I want to be
Right.
her best friend. I want to be her next door neighbor. That's what I want to
Me
do. I
too.
want to just be right next
real.
door to her. Yep.
For real.
Because it's
That's
like, what
crazy.
doesn't she know? What doesn't she do? And also, she's amazing at research.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
it's like my kids. Like
absolutely.
if I'll go research something, and it's like, I'm, poking and prodding through all these pages, and it's not getting anywhere. One of my kids, they go, it's this, Ma, and you're like, why did it take me so long? And my daughter Marissa said, it's because you ask the full
Aw,
question.
Power.
There's no
How
shame
to-
because you're old fashioned. There is no shame.
Right.
I know. Well, actually, with Google and with ChatGPT, I always say please and thank you
Me too.
when I ask a question.
And I say it with Siri. It's so weird. I'm like, oh, whoops, you're
Okay.
not really a person. Okay.
When
Oh, she
Siri,
has-
when Siri butts in, do you
Say
guys
thanks.
ever get annoyed and say,
Yes.
"Don't listen to me"?
Siri, go away. Go away.
Siri, go
I
away,
say,
go
Siri,
away.
go away.
I'm not talking to you. Now,
Yeah,
see, now she's listening. Now
Yep.
she's listening.
Oh,
See?
you're right, because you
You
said
call it
something. It's
Siri.
like, oh, you want something, Laura? Can I help you with something, Laura? Yeah. Hello, Laura.
Right.
or called his name because mine is a British man. Mine's not a girl.
Yeah, I hate those commercials that be like, "Hey Google," and mine will go ding.
no,
No, and I'm like, "Mama, don't listen."
never mind.
Or
Yeah.
when somebody's got the Amazon Alexa in the background,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and you're on a live, and somebody can go Alexa, and they got
Right.
And then yours goes off.
the other person in the live.
On.
I'm looking now to make sure nothing come on while y'all talking.
Yeah, I should check my phone.
I don't have Alexa on my phone.
You know what? gets
Shawnee
me?
says she has power naps.
Oh.
Yeah, I
So
saw
that's
that.
how she manages it all. What
You
were
know
you going to say,
gets me
Cece?
is that my Google Home sometimes will just go ding. I'm like,
Oh.
I didn't ask you nothing. What are you
Why
listening
you?
for?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Mhm.
trying to beat you to the punch. I was reading your mind. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
they're
beat you to the
saying
punch.
that. They are saying
Yeah.
that. They're getting to that point by by what we
just-
choose and do online. They're getting to that point where they're learning us.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just before Diva came on, I was watching Instagram, and it was a thing that came on there. Your phone is listening to you. Go to settings, hit this, turn this off, turn this off, turn this off. Your phone will not be listening to you anymore.
Oh,
Okay.
Mhm.
interesting.
Uh-huh.
I
You
need
can
the
never fully
settings.
turn it off unless you get a certain kind of phone, though.
Yeah, but they even say those are crackable too.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That they can crack those.
Everybody just want to know your business. They ain't concerned about their
That's
business.
right.
They want to know your business.
That's
But I
right.
just think it's funny when
Why
you're
am I
talking,
so popular?
when you talk, yeah, when you're talking to somebody in a room, and then later on you go watch YouTube or something else, and all those things come up, and
Uh-huh.
you're like,
Yeah.
oh, isn't that interesting?
Oh, yeah.
With little ads, like you'll be talking about a fan or something. Little ads about that fan.
Yes.
I've been getting so many ads about sciatica lately. I'm just like, really?
Wow.
You've definitely been listening to me, phone.
Mhm.
The phone says watching out for you.
Right. It's like, here's some exercises. Nobody said.
I did
Yeah.
not ask you. What?
Your phone said, y'all do not need a dog. You just need me.
That's
Right.
We're all going to get stuff about cats after this live. on our
Right.
phones.
Mhm.
Cat glands and licking the air. And,
I was talking about how my knee was hurting the other day, and then later on I turned on YouTube, and it was like all this knee stuff, and I'm just
Mhm.
oh, okay.
So, Kara, are you planting?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
wondering
Shawnee
how
wanted
long
to-
peppermint. Oh, I did a yes, I am when you highlighted.
Okay.
it. I didn't want to
Okay.
interrupt, but yes.
Yeah.
How long does peppermint seeds stay viable? Do you guys know?
Mm.
Like for how
Well, you
many
can always chit
years?
them. I don't know.
Well, I didn't chit them because they're too tiny to chit. I don't give a chit about chitting. They're too tiny.
Mhm.
Done with the chitting.
I'm
Not
just not
chitting.
chitting.
No, not chit.
Nope, not
Uh,
to nose.
Yeah, we had.
Peppermint? Itty
I
bitty.
think we had the Googles, so for a little bit, and then when I realized, yeah, I don't need it listening to everything because I am that
Yeah, we are.
popular.
Yeah.
We got rid of it, and on my phone I don't do the Alexa, even though I will say
Yeah, I
when
don't
you're
have it.
driving and you have hands free
Hello,
and you
Miss
go
Laura's Garden. Welcome
say,
in.
Alexa,
Hey, Laura.
call my mom. I do like that part of it.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I love that you're finding time to get seeds sown. Yes, it is wonderful. Hello, Laura. Welcome in.
I'm
Laura.
multitasking, Shawnee, and I'm not dropping things at the moment, so it's going well. Yay.
Mhm.
Usually I'm dropping things. I'm just waiting for Maureen to give me a job. Then I can stop if she needs me to do something.
Yeah, no, I don't need you to do a job. This is good.
That's good. Yay.
Why don't you send her to go close the chickens up?
Okay. It'll be a while. I don't have a passport, so I might get in some trouble.
Uh-oh.
The last one is kind of expired. I need to get a new one.
Google
Marissa
says
just-
1 year.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
and these might be dead. I will see. I don't know. These
You,
were
you know what?
my dad's. So
If
we'll
you
see.
saved your seeds and they're still dry, plant them.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm doing
Yeah.
it.
I've got some seeds that's been over 5 years and they
Yeah.
still growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just you get the best germination out of the seeds.
Yeah, the newest seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But these were from my dad's peppermint. This was the last thing he planted, and I'm just finally I found the bag where the seeds were. So hopefully
You found the stash, huh?
I found the stack.
There you go.
It's
You do
nice
it,
when
girl.
everything comes together like that. Like when you have the soil
Mhm,
out
mhm.
and
Hey,
everything.
LGGG.
Girl dad.
Girl,
Hey, girl,
Dad,
Dad.
what's up
Hey,
again?
girl, man.
Look,
Girl, dad, cooking up deliciousness.
so need that.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I see he had a stuffed hen, not a hen, Cornish hen.
Oh, that
Oh.
glaze look. That glaze
Ooh.
looked amazing. That he was
Mm.
making the sauce. The sauce. I mean,
The
sauce.
sauce. You got to have good
Sauce is
sauce.
sauce.
The sauce was
Actually-
saucy.
Actually, I was thinking about doing the same thing. Then when I saw his, I said, I'm not cooking tomorrow.
Mm,
Oh.
why?
You
Are
got
you
all like
intimidated?
you got all offended or something. You're just not gonna. You still got to cook. You got to eat.
Wow.
People are gonna
Yeah.
starve.
She'll find something to cook. She'll find something.
Mm.
Mm,
Hmm.
yeah, because
Oh,
you're on
Johnny
your
wants to know.
sabbatical.
From everything.
From
Anyone
everything.
eat grouse? I think that's what it's
Grouse?
called. Sunbird or something. Grouse.
I've never tried it. I've heard
I've
about
never tried it.
though.
Mhm.
Alaska, they I think
Your survivor food?
yeah, it's like a survival food. Grouse.
Survival
Grouse?
food.
Yeah,
It's a bird?
Probably
it's a bird.
yes.
They're all
grouse.
dark meat, though, I think.
Grouse.
Like when you do duck.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we have wild grouse around here.
Yeah, that's
I'll
they're
go and
up
get a
your
photo.
way.
A photo. A
Can we
photo.
get a picture of this grouse?
Yeah.
Grouse. Gross.
We have kale.
I thought you were speaking German or something.
I know.
and
Grouse.
wild
Grouse.
turkeys.
Grouse. Bring the
Grouse
grouse.
with rice.
We are going to stuff
Yes.
the grouse today.
Grouse.
Here we have the grouse.
Oh.
A pheasant.
Different kinds.
Yeah, that's what I was
I didn't know
thinking.
it was-
Yes.
Like a pheasant.
That's what
Oh,
it
like
is.
a
It's a pheasant.
Okay,
Okay.
this is a
Yeah.
pheasant.
So anybody had pheasant?
Yes.
I haven't had pheasant.
I
There,
haven't had
that's how we
pheasant.
can.
And it's all dark meat?
From what I understand.
Well, I don't know. Let's ask Grouse Bird. So,
So his
uh,
bird is
Hey,
dark
Google.
meat
Google.
too?
What's up, Mike K. Addict? Welcome in, bro.
Hey, Mike.
Dark meat.
We're trying to find out does grouse have
grouse
dark breasts?
dark meat.
I think there's all
Oh
different.
no! They
types
now
of
I got
pheasant.
pictures.
Yeah, there it is.
Wow,
It
let's
looks like
look
all
at
dark.
Yeah, they look red. It might be all dark meat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Game
Wild.
meat profile. Oh,
So-
he's got
Yeah,
a
it's dark
scrawny
meat from
leg.
that picture.
I've seen them shoot them on. Shoot them. I mean, chew them. Yes, I mean chew them. Chew them on that Alaskan show. The Last Alaskans. They would
Yeah.
when they needed a meal, and they say it's delicious. They would say it's absolutely
So
delicious.
flavor
Yes,
profile. I've heard ruffled grouse described as tasting like funky chicken or comparable to mild flavored birds like pheasant. Oh, so grouse and pheasant is different. Though
Oh,
slightly sweeter, their taste may vary depending on the individual bird's diet and potentially the season in which you bag your grouse. as what they eat factors into their
Bag 'em.
flavor. You
Wow.
bag grouse.
Bag it.
The diet will also depend on the location in which you folded your birds.
Mm.
So
oh, it said typically
okay,
birds that fly.
grouse breasts are served with internal temperature of 150-160 degrees. Nothing past this. If cooking the whole bird, I may place breast meat on an ice pack so that it stays cool while the legs come to room temperature. This way, the legs get a head start in the cooking process.
Them little
Okay.
scrawny legs, you would think they would
Oh,
last minute cook them.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right. Separate
Yeah.
them out.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, that's very interesting. for
Hmm.
sure. So
Mhm.
grouse and pheasant, apparently they're not the same thing, but I still haven't answered if it is dark meat
Oh.
on both. So I am
Indiana
gonna look
Chris
that up.
says typically birds that fly will be mostly dark meat.
Interesting.
Mm,
Oh,
because they're
okay.
I
all
know that. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. That's what I thought. Like, come here, little Grassy.
That's how we catch them up here in Canada.
That's right, 'cause-
So I wonder why. I think that's probably why the turkeys
like a mob hit.
that are domestic don't fly very well, or
Yeah,
don't fly.
maybe that's true because it is the ones that do are more gamey. The meat is more gamey. They say.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I've never had
Oh.
a wild turkey. I know Brenda has. She's eaten them before.
And I
Duncan
think
100.
that wild turkey is all red meat too.
It don't matter if it's off grid. I'm eating whatever.
That's right. I think that's why
Yeah.
they said those grouse taste delicious because they're available when they can't get other things.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's food.
Oh. Okay.
Grouse is off grid food. Okay.
Yeah, it's awkward.
So here's our grouse, and here is our pheasant.
Mhm.
And
Ooh, a pheasant looks fancy.
Yeah,
it's a
sounds
fancy,
fancy.
fancy meal.
they
We're
got
doing
bougie
off-grid-
birds out there.
Off-grid fancy food.
Yeah.
Awkward. Bougie.
Well, you notice
Uh,
the peasant, the peasant,
The peasant.
the pheasant.
We want the bougie pheasants, not the peasant pheasant.
The grouse is like, I am hiding in the woods, so I'm going to stay that color. You know, I'm blending
Right.
in.
Yeah.
But the pheasant sticks out a little more.
The pheasant looking like a peacock.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
But
Steamy.
the pheasant gets between 1 and 7 pounds, and the grouse is only 0.75 to 14.25 or 14.25, 14 and a quarter pounds. So it gets bigger. The color depends on the species, but usually brown, black and white, gold and copper plumage, green and purple neck, and red head. Distribution, temperature, and subarctic regions in the northern hemisphere, which is why I do see grouse running
Oh, yeah,
across
they get-
the street.
They get
Native
rather
to
large.
Asia, but have been since introduced into most of the northern hemisphere. They eat buds, catkins, leaves, and twigs, and the pheasant mostly eats seeds because it's bougie. We don't eat twigs. So common game birds, but pheasants are off.
Oops.
Pheasants are often bred for hunting.
What happened? You just went mute.
Yeah. Hey, Mike.
Mike went out. Diva, if you can hear me.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, Serena.
Hey, Serena.
Nice to
There you
meet
go.
Yeah, well, how you
You're
doing?
back. Yep, you're back. That was weird.
Mm-mm.
That was so bizarre.
Oh.
It don't
Yeah,
matter. It
just
don't matter
got-
what the skin is, what the flesh is, or whatever. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat it.
Hey, Marina.
Come down and get some.
Grandma, hey,
Hey, come get some of that iguana we have down here. The
no, thank you.
Oh, I would love to taste the iguana. I would love to.
tree
Mm-mm.
chicken.
Ooh, you
Hey,
see
Serena.
me?
Thank you
Hey,
for
Serena.
I have it
coming
roasted,
in.
wrapped in bacon.
Hi, Mike.
That's
Mike
how they
wants a
did it.
ptarmigan. Ptarmigan. Tar-
What? Is,
Pat-
what?
Patar.
Ptarmigan. I don't think they say the P. I think they just call it ptarmigan.
Ptarmigan? What's a ptarmigan?
I don't know. I know it. I forget what it is. I don't know, but I
Oh my
remember
gosh.
hearing about it.
Okay,
Ptarmigan.
another to look up.
Another one.
Yeah, they do turn white. That's what I see them on those shows when they bag them. They're white.
Yeah. When they bag them in the winter.
When they do that mob hit
When you-
action on them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they usually shoot them with a bow and arrow, eh?
Yeah. But we can't use that word, so we can't say that.
Oh,
Usually,
Okay, so here's our ptarmigan.
That's cute.
Oh yeah,
This one's
Snowbird.
really
they kind of
pretty
look like
here.
the white grouse.
Yeah, I think I could eat 2 of them.
Yeah.
Beneath the snowy mountain, beneath the
Okay,
snowy
that one-
mountain,
Some of them
golden
look
green.
like pigeons.
The unborn grass lies waiting for its coat to turn to green. The snowbird sings a song he always sings, and speaks to me of flowers that will bloom again in spring. Da da da.
Snowbird.
Still
Okay.
want to eat it.
Yeah. Looks like a snow chicken.
Lovely song as I devour him.
That's it.
I'm gonna eat that chicken.
Somebody say,
I'm gonna eat that.
It's a chicken.
I know some of them are like
She
one
said.
bite. They look like
Hey,
they're
she
like one
said.
bite. Hey, she said, welcome in.
Hey,
Hello,
she said,
How you doing?
welcome, welcome.
Other countries do raise pigeons to eat, Shawnee. I've seen that. So that's
They do
like,
here.
They do too there. Really?
Just look like one
In
bite.
Texas, in the South, and Georgia, and they don't. Yeah, they don't. They don't raise them to eat them, but they hunt wild, not pigeon, but dove.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. That's right. I don't know.
What do spiders put on
Loves
their
are
toast in the
different.
morning?
To me.
Butterflies.
Butterflies.
Mhm.
Butterflies. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, but it's in a pinch, like when I was learning how to dress the chickens,
Mhm.
the person that was teaching me, when she said, this is something, she said, I taught my daughters, like, if they ever got into a situation where they were stuck out in the middle of nowhere, they
Mhm.
would be able to take apart a bird and be able to eat it.
Oh,
And her one
cool.
daughter, I think, actually traveled to, I think she was in China for some time doing some, I don't know, it was, teaching English or something like that. And it was a skill that she actually, relied on
Mhm.
while she
Wow.
was there, was being able
Yeah.
to take apart the bird. So,
That's why
You
we
know,
want
I've
to
been-
do our own pigs because
Yeah. I've been
same
watching videos like that lately. It's a girl that I watch, and she was learning how to
dispatch.
skin the raccoon
Ooh.
and everything, and how to, all that. And I was like, what? It was interesting because, like, it showed everything and how to,
Right.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
and that one.
I
and then-
wouldn't-
AIDS had that raccoon. He's
Yeah,
So-
and then I watched one about the muskrats. I'm like, I mean, you never know what it'll be out there,
Don't
and you gotta
know.
be able to know how to.
I know. I hope it doesn't come to that either, Diva. I'm like,
You know,
I need to
so the
how
thing
to
is,
muskrat. If I need to.
If
one thing
give
I
each
know-
one-
Cash Panda.
if I
Trash
give each
panda.
one of you ladies a chicken and tell you to dispatch it, tell me how many pieces y'all will get. I'm just curious.
I'm gonna get you. Oh, you want it, and you want it
I
chopped
like
up. I'm gonna
that.
get you 10.
How many pieces?
I'm gonna
of
get you.
chicken
I'm gonna get you 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
I will get
Yep.
you 10 pieces, sir.
I'll say 9.
You say 9,
Yeah.
I said 10.
Laura.
I've done it before, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
I know. I can't
And
do math.
also depends on the size of the bird too.
Can you say correct?
12. Well, I don't know, are you parting it out?
How many pieces can you get?
How many
Because
pieces?
we're gonna make fried chicken.
Oh,
Okay,
fried
well,
chicken.
you can get the breast, the thigh, the wing, the drum. Yeah.
The back, the neck, the wings are 2 parts. You can also cut the
The wing-
breast. The breast.
How's
is
the
just
wing? How's
four.
the wing 2 parts?
You get the flat or the drumstick.
No,
Sorry.
that's a
You
wing.
don't
That's a
get the
wing.
top.
That's a
You
wing.
don't get the top.
Nobody shares. Nobody
Hey,
shares a
That's
whole
a
wing.
wing.
You said
You're not
pieces.
sharing my
You
wing.
said how many
Uh-uh.
pieces? You can really divide it
Mhm.
up.
But a wing is a wing. That's not.
No,
You're not
Yeah.
making
you're
flats.
not.
You're cutting
You
the chicken
didn't
up.
clarify. Nope.
Mm-hmm. You said
how many
pieces.
pieces?
Okay,
say
we're not making flats.
Darn,
Okay.
flats are good.
How,
And seats,
how-
seats
how many
included.
chickens
Oh, thank you
without
for
flats?
I know, 11 to 15.
Okay, how many will you get, sir?
How many people eating?
That's
Wow.
see. So mine counts.
Two.
No.
The children
There's
will
only
get
two
the
of us.
I'll come to your house,
people
Carol.
eating.
I don't want you to give me no
Oh,
flat.
the big
I
men
want
aren't
the
just
whole
getting a
wing.
flat- Yeah, you're
To
getting a
include the feather piece.
Okay, what if you have 10 people?
Okay.
The small kids get the little. They get
Two
the
legs.
There's two breasts, there's two thighs, there's two wings, there's two drumsticks.
But I've seen them where they cut the breast in half.
You cut
they
the breast,
the
you
thigh
get-
in half. I've
Yeah,
I,
get
I
the-
always
do.
cut the breast in half. Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And then
which
you
so
can
I should have
take,
said
like,
12.
There's a tender piece inside the breast that you can make another piece.
A
Yeah, the
tenderloin
breast
of it.
tender, the
Mhm.
tenderloin.
Oh, that tenderloin.
So you can get
Yeah.
up to 12 to
That
14
tender,
pieces.
that one little
Yes.
chicken tender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, depending on the size of the bird, if it's just a little fryer, then I'll do 10. If it's something bigger, then I would do 12, which I went. Yes, I used to cut the breast. Each breast I'd cut it in half because it would be quite a good size. So
Yeah.
so.
Then
But
you
I
can
do the
also
back.
have-
I do
You
the
can also have the pulley
back.
breasts. So you can get at
The
least
what?
3 pieces from the breast.
The what?
Uh-huh.
The pulley breast.
The
Yeah,
pulley?
the tenderloin.
That's the centerpiece.
Oh, is that
pulley
what it's
breast.
called?
Mhm.
And then you got the actual breast, and you chop that in half. You got the bony breast, and you got the meaty breast.
What?
Then you can have the backbone.
Yeah,
Don't forget, don't
Yeah, the
leave out the
backbone.
neck. The neck
Yeah.
is good too.
That's
Oh,
great
yeah.
for
I use
soups
the neck
and
for
It's
making
good
gravy.
for crabbing.
That's about it.
You get your next meal.
Hey,
Necks are great.
Calla
for a
King.
sauce.
Good to see you.
That's
Haven't
the
seen you
seafood
around
that go
for
with the
quite some
chicken.
time.
Hey there.
Welcome.
Good for crabbing, huh?
Yep.
For crabbing.
Yep.
What?
Mm,
Well,
yeah.
all parts of the chicken is good for crabbing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
like that neck.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bet. The mother hen
Yep.
say when she found an orange in her nest, "Oh, look at the orange marmalade."
Marmalade. Oh my
Marmalade.
gosh.
Marmalade.
Oh,
Marmalade. Took me a second.
Yeah.
I know. I was thinking about marmalade, and then I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait, that's not what it means.
Marmalade.
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 Cute, Serena. I like that turkey tail. Really? My favorite piece of the bird. Oh my goodness.
I was gonna
can't
blame
tell.
it on the dad, but
We-
that's a bad mom joke.
We call the turkey tail. We call it the Pope's nose.
The Pope's nose.
Oh no,
Why
Pope's
do you
nose.
like the turkey
Pope's-
tail?
The Pope's
Oh.
nose. That's what we call it.
Close to the poop shooter for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
It is close to the poop shooter, but usually if you're dispatching correctly, you're actually going to get rid
Yeah.
of the poop shooter. And you do
Right.
have the turkey tail. Like it's what you kind of
Yeah.
you know.
And
You
you
tuck
cut
around.
off,
Just
you
fat.
cut off the gland that's back there, but
there's only about the size of your fingernail. There's
Mhm.
only that much lean meat in that butt. But,
Yeah,
uh,
it's all
Just chewing
fat,
on
right?
the fat.
It's fat. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all
Chewing
and
the
it-
fat, huh?
you use that for
flavoring,
flavoring. That's
mhm.
grease, like
Oh,
chicken
Shawnee
grease.
says, "Are we counting the feet for broth?"
That's what I said.
LGGG did. That's what we were talking
Wow.
about. The neck and the feet are great for broth.
My feet
Yep.
went to the pigs. I don't eat the feet.
I
Mm-mm.
don't need to feed.
No, I don't need
No,
the
you
feet, and I'm
watch
not
what they
back
go
back
in.
to what was being talked about before. Not planning to eat the raccoon. Not planning to eat the muskrat. I'm just going to say right now, Mama is very very robust, and if it comes down to there's no food, Mama is going to be survival of the fittest, and she's going to be svelte during the shift. She will be like
Good.
absolutely gorgeous. So
You sit up there, be gorgeous, and I'll be full.
That's it. Go ahead and keep
Like,
smiling,
well,
looking pretty.
Wonderful,
You
Marlene.
did great.
Keep it up.
LGG, you did great. I like delete. I like the word delete. That was good.
I wouldn't be going for those. I would be hunting the
Dispatch is one too.
the turkey that are on my property, the deer that are on my property, and the quail that are on my property, and the coyotes. Well, I wouldn't hunt them. I would use them for bait.
Odom just popped in. He's like,
Odom,
"My
welcome
God."
in,
I
bro.
seen the coyote dispatching
He's
video.
like,
Yeah.
pause, I'm eating. Please, let's not go
That's
to
it.
rat.
welcome,
You got
Odom.
some meat.
Welcome,
I'm eating
Odom.
garlic.
I need a nut tree too, Shawnee. She wants to know if we are rendering the fat for schmaltz.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. You utilize every last little teeny
Yep.
tiny bit. When we were dispatching the chickens, they actually take the lungs and dehydrate them and make them into dog treats.
Yep.
What?
There's very
Wait, say
little
that-
that
Say that again.
the lungs, you pull the lungs out and
You can
you
also-
you dehydrate them and for dog treats.
Couldn't
It's
they
very
just
good.
eat it raw though?
You can do the liver too. No, well, it
Mhm.
depends on the dog.
Ain't no dog getting my liver, my heart, or my kidneys.
Ugh.
They
My
all come.
No, no.
Get all of
They're gonna
that.
get fried with the rest of the chicken.
I boil them up for my dogs, and they get it.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice.
When I butcher my birds, no.
Ooh. Did you
Oh,
catch
I-
this one there, Carol? Schmaltz on
Yeah, I've
potatoes is
never had that.
awesome.
Never had it.
Yeah.
do
Marissa
know-
makes schmaltz.
Does she? Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of Hasidic families and stuff down here. They use
Good,
chicken
that's
fat a lot, like for the Jewish culture.
Oh, don't you have hogs?
They give it to the hogs.
Yeah, we give it
Guys,
to
Desire, welcome in. How you
Hey, guys,
doing?
Hey, God's
Hey, guys.
desire.
Very good to see you.
that was accidental.
My hands are off.
No, you're fine. I didn't.
You know,
I
my-
didn't mean
my
to click
pigs-
it.
My
I had like a
pigs
spasm in my hand. or something.
My pigs ate really good when we butchered our birds because they ate
Mm,
everything that would not go anywhere.
What can you never eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Lunch and dinner.
But I like breakfast, and dinner, or lunch sometimes.
Mhm.
Like that. Yes, my
I've
mom
never-
used to do giblets for turkey gravy. She would do
That's
Oh.
right.
I don't think I've even had the
Giblet,
giblets
giblet.
for gravy.
Oh, I don't like giblets.
Yeah.
I don't like
I
it.
my mom would make them extra tiny, and I
Yeah.
didn't like because I
Yeah.
didn't like hitting like a piece. You don't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't like.
When you process those, when you process birds and you see how what's in those things,
Mhm.
you're like, I ain't doing
I don't know
it.
how people. Oh, that's a gizzard. Isn't that fried gizzard people get?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
The
All you
gizzards.
do is you turn that fella inside out, you pull
Oh, I
that
know.
poop off, and you
Mhm.
slice that fella up, cook it
You
up.
you take the lining out. That's
Yes.
all green from like black.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, if you taste a bit of that green, you will do that. It has a very nasty taste.
Oh.
Aw. Good night, Indiana Chris. Thanks for coming and hanging out
Thank
with
you,
us,
Glow.
sir.
Good night.
E.T.
Good
Junior,
night.
welcome
I don't
in.
even have an
for
instant gag
coming.
reflex. You guys are like, I don't know, finding it for me tonight. Woo, green.
GT
Hey,
Junior.
GT.
I'm the eviscerator at our house. Nobody else will do the job, so I have.
Oh, I totally would be one.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, my like the thing is, it's like if I was only dispatching 20 birds, that's one thing. But if you're doing 100, you're going. I am not interested in
And all these
all
tiny
those
parts.
little things.
Mhm.
Even though but that's food for the dogs. That's food for food.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know the word eviscerate, it is to disembowel something. So I just wanted to share that with you because I had to.
because
look it up.
eviscerate
Can you
sounds
put that in a
quite.
sentence, please?
Laura just did
I eviscerated the chicken.
The origin of that bird.
the eviscerator of her household. I was like, what the
I'm,
hell is
I'm not.
I've eviscerated over probably how many chickens now? Oh my goodness.
I'll let that go.
A long time.
that?
But
I've
it just
gotta learn
sounds
how
when
to
you
do it, though.
eviscerate something, it sounds
Sounds
quite
much
you know.
better than
Yeah, as opposed to
Disembowel.
disembowel.
I just
Yeah.
disembowel these
Yeah.
chickens.
I was, I was trying to use the proper language so I wouldn't offend
very-
people.
Very
Right.
nice
Great.
one.
Don't offend the YouTube world.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't care about offending me.
Nope.
That is true.
No,
That
What
is
do
Yeah,
true.
chickens
that's true.
play in the band? Drums. They have the
Drums. They
drumsticks.
drumsticks. That's good.
Mm. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
But
I'm
yeah,
still
I
gonna-
think if I'm doing a small
That is a
batch,
good
then
one.
I would try to be more technical, like more
Right.
not technical, but more particular about all the different aspects. But
Mhm.
like even when we were learning, like I'm just a part of taking apart the 100, and we would save out like of course the the liver, the heart
Yeah.
would be steak. We were checking the gizzards. The lungs would come out because that was going to be for dog treats. And the feet were just gone. Like they said, sometimes there'll be people in town who will they'll actually want the blood. They'll actually want the draining because they use that in some sort of dish, and
Yeah.
the feet, and so they'll give them. But unless someone asks for them, you just keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah.
But
I think that's in making the liver
Yeah.
pudding when they use the blood and stuff. Liver pudding.
maybe.
Yeah.
No, thank
I
you.
wouldn't be giving out the blood or the feet here in South Florida. They do other stuff with that, and I don't want to be part of that.
It wouldn't be for nutritional purposes.
No,
It'd be
it would
something
not be.
a little bit of voodoo-y.
Little bit of,
Yeah.
little bit of
We
dark,
grew up
dark
poor,
arts.
so we are
No,
not.
you cannot
so-
have mine. We're using it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
right. We're giving it to Jesus. Sorry.
We're not
Yeah.
squeamish. Nothing
going
goes
back
past
to
my
my
mom
bar.
loves fresh food and meats. That's so cool, L Triple G. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And and I think that makes a difference is if you did grow up
Right.
with in that setting, and then you're just not picky, and unfortunately my own brain goes, nah, I'm not eating a raccoon, I'm not eating a trash panda, no. Mm-mm.
If it's cooked right, put it on the table.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you have the milk, put it in milk for 24 hours to get the
Yeah.
this
The
wow
stench out of it.
smell off.
The
Yeah,
wild,
you
the
soak
wild
it in.
smells and tastes
Yeah,
out
the-
of it.
Okay, so if you're in survival mode, where are you going to get the milk to soak the raccoon?
Well, I'm gonna have dried powder milk because I keep that on hand,
Okay,
and
yeah.
then that is how I'm gonna use the river water, probably
Pause, Jigs.
to mix the milk.
You go, TC. You go.
Pause, Jigs.
He's paused himself without saying what he wanted to say.
Wow.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good. That's
job,
pretty good.
job.
Yeah.
I think I will continue to hunt the wild turkeys in the wild,
Yeah.
in the wild deer.
You need
Right.
something that's easy prey though.
Yeah,
Well-
Raccoons will come to you.
that's true.
Well, yeah, they'll come and try to get my chickens and my
Yeah.
But we
Leo
don't have
doesn't
that
know
many
those words.
raccoons
so-
because we have bobcat and and coyotes. So we don't have many raccoons around here.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Mm. Saltwater
Well, I
or
guess-
Dale
I guess
Dale
that
sauce.
Bobcat gonna get it then.
I don't know what Dale sauce is.
Mm.
Anybody else know what Dale sauce is?
What is
Mm-mm.
Dale?
Salt
That
water.
help getting
Yeah.
rid of the musk in the
I think that's what he mean.
for the raccoon.
I would love to hunt a bobcat that's on my property.
Wow.
Yeah, turn the
Partly
table.
because you'd like it to stop,
Stalking your.
Mhm.
stalking your
Oh, okay.
Storms. I do not know why you are stomping off like a little girl. I don't know what's been said. I missed it.
Yeah, we're
So-
only 5 chickens down now, so
Oh, they
Oh,
love everywhere.
Mhm.
LGG. They go everywhere. Those raccoons. They don't care if you're country or city or where you are. They come for everybody's. They're a trash panda. They come for anybody's trash. You
absolutely.
got trash. You
Uh,
got food.
Yeah.
They love
this,
hot dogs too. Apparently, they have that channel where the man just sits out on his patio and feeds them hot dogs.
hot dogs.
Yes,
Mm.
I'm not kidding. If you ever happen upon the channel, it's like 100 raccoons on his back porch,
Oh no, thank you.
and he's feeding them hot dogs.
Yeah, I met this bass player in Vancouver for a gig, and so we became Facebook friends, and so they're in Vancouver, he and his wife, and he gets this picture, and they're up on a couple of floors in their apartment,
mhm.
and there were he said we were making popcorn that night, so whether it was the smell, they were up on their balcony, like second floor or whatever, and there were
Yeah.
these raccoons, and I said that's cool, because they are very cute. And then a few months later, he and I think they were giving them popcorn. They were tossing
Yeah.
it out, so that helps. So then a few months later, they ended up changing jobs and moving to Toronto. So all across, right across.
Right.
Within the first couple of months, there were some of our little trash pandas. And I said, what are the odds? Because the ones in Vancouver said, hey, this guy over here, he gives popcorn out. You got to go check him out. Stan, bring cousin Mary. Bring cousin Mary
Right.
as well. Go. And I said, I said,
There it
I don't
is.
have them.
See,
You know, I don't
they-
have them here, but
I know Gulf Coast.
I don't.
Granny,
I
thought
don't
of
want
that.
them here because they attack
And
dogs.
welcome in.
they moved that fella. The fella was baiting them in.
Yes,
When they get enough, he was gonna fill up the freezer.
that's right.
Mhm.
I was watching this a
What
big
is that?
channel. I can't remember the name of it,
Gulf
but
Coast.
they had a raccoon that had choked the chickens through the fence, like they couldn't get into
Yes.
them.
Yeah.
And I'm
They'll
like,
grab them and bite
They,
them.
they get their
Well,
human hands.
They'll
But
bite
they-
them.
they choked all the chickens. I'm
Yep.
like, did they just take
Dogs.
turns? Like, here, take me, you know?
Yeah.
No, they just.
And they will
The
try
hands.
to, they'll like pull on their legs and try to rip them out of the
Yeah.
fence. And
Yeah.
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 That's my
But they
Hot
don't want to
burger
eat.
sauce.
They
They don't want to
I've
eat
heard
the whole
they don't.
thing. No,
No.
They just,
I
they
think all they want is they want the
bite.
crop.
Yes, the crop. They bite all the crop.
That's all they want. So they rip off the
That's
head, take the crop, and leave the chicken.
Yep.
It's like,
it's
come
disgusting.
on.
That's how my
Rude.
neighbor found her. Not my neighbor. She's out in agricultural
Yeah.
land. That's what do you call it? Agricultural residential because it's still in town. And
Yeah.
they found all the chickens like that.
Yeah.
And that's
That-
why you use chicken wire.
Yeah.
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 No, you got to use the hardware cloth.
You have to
Hardware
use a
cloth,
hardware
yeah.
cloth.
Yeah.
Well, they
That's
had them
what people
fenced
wear.
in and everything. I don't know what happened if they just left them out and ran to the store, but as soon as they got back, that raccoon knew they went to the store. It was
Wow.
that's the guy, the raccoon
Yeah.
whisperer.
Jim Blackwood raccoon
Uh-huh.
whisperer. He
Yep.
gives them hot dogs.
Yep, it's crazy. Let me
Ooh.
see if I can get him.
Hey,
Let me
Gulf Coast Granny.
Right?
Wonder what those
That's so
raccoons
pretty.
would do if they ran out of hot dogs. Mhm.
right?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dale's is a type of steak sauce and seasoning. Ah, okay, because that
okay.
was
Oh.
yeah,
Let's
because
try it.
Odom said salt water or Dale sauce
Yeah.
works too.
And it's like
so-
a marinade as well. You can use it. A marinade. I just
Mm.
looked it up.
Yeah, I like. Oh,
Mm.
here's
Oh, those possums, man, those things like they look so.
And they're
Ew,
Giant rats.
but they're
Montana?
gentler than a raccoon. They're actually a gentler
Yeah.
animal than a raccoon, and they faint. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
yes,
They
they
totally
play
pass-
possum.
They play possum.
I
Mhm.
tell you what, I was about. The only reason I didn't shoot him because he looked at me. He turned going the other way.
Mhm.
If he came my way, I would have had some more fertilizer in the yard.
That's
I
right.
used to have a Jack Russell, and it came up upon a baby possum, and it bit it and just did the shake. You know how dogs do
Oh
that.
yeah.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, he killed that thing. It's just laying there. The next day, I walk back in. I bring the dog in because I don't want the dog chewing on it, you know. And so I come back out and it's gone. I'm like, oh, it was laying dead.
Right.
Playing possum.
Mhm.
That's right. When did the lobster blush? When it saw the salad dressing. Oh, here we go.
Mm.
Let me know. I got the
Let me
sound
get rid of
off.
this one. Can you put it on or
Yeah, I've got it on. Can you see it?
look at
that's-
that?
That one's. Ooh.
That most definitely would fill
Look
the
how
freezer.
fat they are.
Ooh, now they fighting each other.
Yep. Can you
Okay.
imagine? Just like Gulf Coast Granny said, they like
Amazing.
turn on you if you run
They
out of
rip
hot
off your
dogs.
face.
Yeah.
Usually he sits right on that bench
Oh,
though.
thank
so
you, Glenn.
They're so cute though.
I think a
Oh,
four.
there, there he goes. He's trying to make his way to the bench.
Oh, and they're like, oh, feed
Hey,
us.
Duncan.
Papa,
Good to see you,
Papa,
Brenda.
Papa, I hungry. Papa, I hungry too. Papa, I really hungry. Papa, give me. Papa, I
And
hungry.
then little paws all on you saying, give me some.
Aw,
Thick-
I want one.
if you notice, he got a thick jacket on too.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
Smart.
it's snowing, but still.
I hope he got his rabies shots.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But they are all fat. He feeds
Like,
them well.
sir, have you been in touch with any raccoons lately? Well,
No, but they've been in touch
you
with
got
me.
raccoonitis. We're just wondering.
I'm gonna be quiet on what I was thinking.
Oh,
Look at you.
Oh, you've tried
Look.
possum, Odom. He said it's greasy meat. Okay.
Mm.
Mhm.
Maybe you need to put
Nasty.
in milk for a little longer or something.
You
They
need
are
to get
good, aren't they?
they get longer hot dogs because it's just like, okay, you're on your fifth one there,
know.
buddy. You need
Needs-
to calm down.
Needs those Costco style hot dogs
Yeah.
you get there when you're shopping.
Okay, everybody's eating. Please don't say you're going to put that in your. He's not going to eat it
The
good.
late scragglers coming in.
No, they're coming for seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
I finished.
In
I
thirds or
finished.
They're
fourth.
so fat.
I finished.
Look at all those hats.
I wonder what this wiener bill is.
There's some nice hat.
Davy Crockett.
They can.
Chicken wiener bill.
They can.
Man, don't you know you can sell a lot of hats right now?
I
For
don't
real.
know.
And some big hats.
Hey,
You get one, and you
a few coats and all.
and them some
Mhm.
fat raccoons.
I wonder, his
Very
neighbors
fat.
probably hate him for
Right.
this.
Oh, I
Absolutely.
know. I hope he live on property way away from everybody.
Yeah.
Right, Shawnee? I
Well,
don't know. if
that's
it's
two
daily
ways. You
option.
can hate them and you can also love them. Because now he's bringing all the possums to his property,
That's right.
which will keep them off your property.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
And I
'cause they're-
know. What if they bite him? Like, exactly.
Well, they're not biting the hand that feeds them. So
Definitely not.
She
Oh
says
my
that
goodness.
Oh,
one
look at
chased
that
her.
one. He cute.
Gigi,
Look at that little fat one.
someone make her pause. Pause.
Oh,
Barbecue raccoon.
We're having dinner.
Yeah,
No,
you
he probably
obviously
has
don't
no
have
garden.
a garden. You bet. You don't have a garden.
they look so cute.
They go
They are
sleep out in
so
the woods
cute.
behind his house, and then they come out and he feeds them.
Look at that one under this
Mm.
elbow, just sitting there, like
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They coming for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Wow.
They should do a health study on these
Pause.
raccoons.
oh,
Yeah.
Hi, Duncan. Thanks for coming in.
Duncan.
hey, Duncan.
Hey,
Man.
Doctor.
Massive,
my gosh.
massive heart disease.
Yes, exactly. I'm wondering.
Yes. Yeah. It's like,
Their insides
Yeah.
are preserved forever.
Duncan's the other one I want to live. So I want to be right in
Yes,
between,
me too.
Duncan on one side, Serena on the other, oh my gosh,
Shawnee on the
Shawnee.
other.
Mhm.
on the other side. Yeah.
Right.
And that's the life I want.
And the
Between
raccoon
those
man
two.
next door.
No. We just watch him on YouTube. He's YouTube worthy. That is it. Oh, we're all done. He's like, hey, I'm starving. Daddy, give me. I need another one there, Papa. One more,
Right.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aw.
And I said, let me sneak out of here while they still eating.
Look how
Mhm.
Yeah.
fat they are. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And then get locked out of the house and be like,
Right. What would he do? Right.
Oh, that one just
Usually
stole
that's
it.
oh, it's
exactly-
stole it. Oh.
Sometimes
He still got
when it's-
one.
When it's warmer, they have like a thing of water out, and they actually will dunk their food in the water
Yeah, wash it.
and
Mhm.
wash it. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I'm
wondered.
not-
I wondered that too, Shawnee. If it
I
was
don't know.
that,
or if they
all
go
over
in
the
one
deck.
place, or if they go like,
or just
cats.
all over the yard.
I've never seen
Or-
raccoon poop. So
Yeah,
I don't know what it looks
Yeah,
like.
don't either.
Don't look that one up.
Oh, there we are.
No, I won't.
Yeah.
Don't look up raccoon poop.
I do have a book around here that has all the animals' poop in it. It's a survival book.
Oh, that would be funny, Glenn.
Oh,
See them with
Storm
straw.
say they don't poop where they eat.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're supposed to be actually kind of clean animals. Go figure, and they eat out of the trash. But
Well, I mean,
yeah,
homeless have to as well.
Pigs are
true.
pretty
Oh gosh,
clean,
Cece,
too.
now I feel bad. You're just Wow. now I feel terrible.
Oh, did he come out with more hot dogs?
Oh,
What is it?
dessert.
Oh,
It's dessert time. What is it?
The grape?
What is it?
Grapes?
Grapes? Beans?
Tomatoes.
Like
Tomatoes.
grapes or tomatoes. Yeah.
Tomatoes. Now you eating. Oh,
I'm like, oh, salad. Thank you.
Y'all
Thank
get
you, sir."
meat and vegetables.
I wonder what it
There you
sounds
go.
like. I bet it's like everybody smacking.
Mhm.
Use a good human. Use a good human.
Welcome in, Purple.
We'll let you
Hello,
live.
Purple.
Hey, purple.
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 Oh my God! Now what's coming next?
Good to see you, Purple.
It's
The new
Serena.
sub. That new sub.
Yeah, can see that. It's
Welcome
awesome.
in.
Not in my channel, so it must be yours, Marie, maybe.
In
Not
mine.
mine.
Maybe
So,
He's not on mine.
Laura.
Laura, check
Laura,
it
is
out,
it you?
Laura.
On mine.
You always get
Oh,
interesting.
Oh yeah.
ones.
So new sub.
Interesting.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, recommended in their live feed. Well,
Mm,
thank you so much for coming in and subbing to
Yeah.
Laura. That we always appreciate new people to hang out with us while we watch raccoons.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
That's right.
Well, there might be a third course. We don't know
She's-
yet. It's coming.
I know.
She
I'm
says
waiting.
that this is making our stomach flip.
Right. Sorry, she said. We're waiting to see what the next course is. Oh,
Wow.
more
Oh,
hot dogs.
More hot
More
dogs.
hot dogs.
Now
Oh my goodness.
they're going to need some Ozempic after this guy gets through with them.
So I'm
Yeah.
sure he doesn't have a wife or children.
Undoubtedly
grandchildren.
not.
No, it's not a no.
Oh, they
Purple,
grabbing onto his leg this time.
No.
It's like,
Oh, we're
were-
so hungry. We're so hungry. Second
no,
dinner.
he's not
Second
having
dinner.
it.
We were shouting. We
Oh,
were
he's got
shouting
his
out
own
this
hat.
man's channel.
he got his
Oh,
raccoon hat
I
on
think we
now.
have to. I think
Oh, they're aggressive now. Throw him, Papa.
do we have to take him down? or
Oh,
no?
he
I
telling
don't think
somebody
we do.
something.
We're watching somebody's video, Purple.
Yeah, we're about to take it down because.
Yeah.
But we were just shouting him out that he's the raccoon man.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I don't want you to
no,
get a
he does have
copyright.
a wife, Jay.
I just thought
Okay.
of that. The
Yeah.
link was Barry. Could you post that link again that you had, or I might be able to. I'm over on his page. I just gotta.
Yeah.
He does have a wife.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both into it. I think. They're both into it.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Hey, this video that we just showed, 1.1 million people have liked it. So
Wow.
he is very popular on the tubes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very
he
nice.
can afford all those wieners.
that's right. That's how he
Yeah.
affords all the
Says-
wieners.
No, he didn't just go get more hot dogs. It's like, wow. It's like, why are we doing a second full-on meal? Shouldn't we
There
be,
you go.
bringing something else
Yeah.
healthy?
That was a bit educational.
Mm.
That's right, Shawnee.
Let me see.
That
He,
was
he cut him
awesome.
what 4 times?
Well, yeah,
that?
because they were getting seconds and thirds.
3
Just
times.
even,
He came out. It was a one big thing he came out with, and
Mhm.
you should have. You guys didn't get to see was them at his door. Him trying to get through the door to the patio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, to get out back without them coming in.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
make them do a trick. That's what they should.
You should add beaver too.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you hear about the leopard that ate the hot dog? It just hit the spot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, perfection baking.
Hey, perfection.
Hey, perfection
How you
baking.
doing?
Good to see you, hon.
That was a bit educational. What not to
Yeah,
do?
yeah.
Oh yeah, and for those, so this is in Carol's. So I don't know if I can. Can I copy it from here? No, I can't. So
I'm sorry.
no, right. I feel.
Oh, I
feel
put it
bad
in mine. I'm
for-
sorry.
No, that's okay.
I forgot it
Oh,
goes
I'm glad that we are diverse enough.
Yes.
Mhm. Do you? Is there? Oh yeah, I guess there would be beavers down in the states. I'm thinking it's a Canadian thing.
Hey.
Well,
Yeah.
Oregon.
And then I stopped,
There it
and then I
is.
stopped and went, no, Maureen. Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
thank you, Carol.
You're welcome.
So for those of
You're
you, if you want to follow,
put it-
continue on with the saga of the
There
feeding,
it is.
the fattening up of the raccoons.
Mhm.
Well, considering hot dogs are cheap, I can
Uh.
see how he could stock up on so many of those.
I just composted somebody. I hope you don't mind. They're asking
Okay.
to get on the panel and discussing what we all are on here.
Okay, I didn't see that actually.
I grabbed it because I was putting the link over in Laura's, and as I would.
What were they asking?
No, just to join. And
Right.
they're,
Oh,
Yeah.
they're a troll channel in your thing. Do you have
Oh,
yours
okay.
open? Did you put it on subscriber mode only?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mm,
that's why they were a new subscriber. They were hanging out for a while.
Yep,
mm.
they will. That's why I put mine on 2 hours wait because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of them there. So yeah, those are.
Yep.
So then there is the link in the chat.
Mm.
that's the link for the video we just watched from that guy.
Yeah.
So I put it on a little longer.
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There we go.
What color is a happy cat? Purple.
I love how you get the inspiration and just go with it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, thank God for God. That's right.
No, you could not have fruit trees with that many raccoons.
No
Mhm.
way.
Mhm.
No way. Couldn't have a garden.
Maybe he works at a
all.
hot dog plant and buys the case hot sale. Well, you know what? I think when you get that, if you get that YouTube famous, I'm sure he's got people going, "Hey, we'll donate." You know,
Mhm.
Oscar Mayer will donate. You know,
Yeah.
so
Hey,
Brought to you by Oscar Mayer Wiener.
mhm.
You can be fat like this raccoon.
Right.
no, those are not Oscar Myers. Those are not Oscar Myers.
No, they were not. I sat
Those
down
are
for just a minute while my cheeseburger bombs are baking. Ugh, as he is having
They
a
were too
moment.
long.
Oh,
Most squirrels I've fed at once is 6. Wow. How are my baby doll melons doing? They are doing very well, God's desire for me. And I would say, I might as well bring it up. They're about the size of my kabocha squash,
wow.
but round. Maybe just a smidget smaller. But my giant watermelon, I saw it today, and I think it's about this big. So I'm hoping that, a few more months, and I could maybe participate in watermelon wars.
Right, you can see like it's already bigger than mine.
Right.
I have 5 watermelons out there that are like this big.
Okay, yeah. I think all my doll babies are probably about here, and I think I've got. It's like 1, 2, 3,
Day
4,
three. Just
5.
hold it
I didn't
tight.
say anything. I did not
you're
say
fine.
anything.
Yeah, your smile gave it away.
I always smile.
You
I
ate
wish you had.
Uh-huh.
You wish you had military background. You're feeling unprepared. What's making you feel unprepared? Perfection baking.
sound them raccoons.
No. I don't know if military training would help you to feel more prepared. Like, it depends on.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
would
it-
help you. It would help
But
you.
more. But do you think more so in combat or survival, or both?
I say both.
I
Yeah.
think homesteading, if you had a military background and you were a homesteader and you grew your own food,
Yeah.
there you go. There's a good combination.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right, sure. But for myself, I feel like I was 4 years ago, and
What's that
I
in
know.
English?
Oh, in English, it's bushy, 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 bushy. But it's like I know how to make, cheese. I know how to make sourdough bread, like where it's just the flour, water, salt. I
Right.
know how to dispatch a chicken. I know how to grow a variety of vegetables. And I know how to, yeah. So it's like, to me,
You know
it's
how
like,
to
I think
save
if you,
seed.
This kind of
Yeah.
sounds like a double wedding.
Yeah.
so I think, yes, if you had military training, that's awesome. But I think it's never too late for any of us to learn how to go. To me, I went back to basics. Like when I was struggling with making sourdough, because it was like the water ratio and the hydration level should be 70% of the 20% of the ratio of the salt. It was like, I don't understand that. But you go, but my grandma's grandma probably made some sort of sourdough. So why can't I just go back to that and make it simple and not be
Mhm.
looking at all these numbers? It's about texture and feel.
Right.
Mhm.
And so living a
Exactly.
life where you go, I want to do things from scratch more
Right.
so than
Mhm.
buying instant food. So not
That's
following
why
or
you
living
don't
with
see a lot of
I know she's like, that's a tad too much for me, she says, and then Shawnee's like, I probably am feeding the squirrels because I do have a bird feeder. Yeah, you are. That totally counts. That totally counts.
I think that's why you don't see a lot of recipes from, your great parents, the great
Mm-mm.
parents, because
Mhm.
they went by texture and feel, and
Mhm.
we just call it, well, they cook with love, but they also
Yeah.
just knew how things felt, and
Right.
Yeah.
doing
And
all
what
that.
And
they had on hand too.
Yeah.
yeah, and you didn't throw out everything. You used like so when we cook up a chicken, we eat the chicken, then we go and we re-roast the bones, make a bone broth.
Yeah.
We'll
Mhm.
keep going with it. And then because we've roasted them and we've boiled them, now these bones are super great. I throw them out to my chickens. So I'm feeding my chickens, feeding my family, feeding my family multiple times. And
You can feed your
um
chickens, feed your pigs. You
Yep.
can put them in your garden, and they're great for your
Yeah,
garden.
their bone meal.
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Mike's like, I started that way, Shawnee. One day you're filling the feeder. One will be at your feet like, got a treat? And that's it. That's it. Then the
Yeah.
squirrels got you.
Mhm.
Oh,
And then
we
they
need to
become
send
part of your YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
South Coast Granny. Yeah, that's where I got where I ate snake first was in the military.
Wow.
Some
What's
some
it taste
some
like? I
gun
always
ho
want to taste
lieutenant.
it. What does it
Yeah.
taste like, J3?
I don't know. I didn't enjoy it. I just ate it because everybody else was eating it.
Okay.
Right? She's got
And if
that
they were all
stuff.
jumping off the bridge, would you just jump off the bridge too?
So were they eating it because there wasn't anything?
We don't have the same mother. We just had the same hunger. That's all.
Wow. An armadillo. Those things can carry I think it's the bubonic plague. Can't they?
Mhm.
It's,
Or which one is it? They can carry something that's real bad. Oh no,
Oh.
it's leprosy.
It was
leprosy.
so funny.
Bubonic plague is the prairie dogs.
My husband goes, I saw an armadillo today, and I'm like, alive? It's like, yeah.
Right? Not
Like
on
you
the
never
road
see them
side.
live. They're always dead on the side of the road.
Always getting hit by a vehicle.
Mhm.
They dig holes all in the yard.
Yeah, they're
Awesome.
really bad for your garden too.
They pull up all your plants.
Mhm.
Look
Yeah,
They're
I'm
yelling
with-
at a possum.
I'm with Glenn. We'd fish.
I'd fish
go
off the
fishing.
bridge.
I would
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
I would fish
Yeah.
before I'm eating the coons and the possums.
Yeah.
I'd
So perfection
fish, yeah,
baking,
yeah.
I'd like to encourage you to pick one thing that you go, I want to learn more about that. So whether it is
Yeah.
about making and I'm sure you probably do a lot of things
Yeah.
from scratch already. So that is already in a a way of being able to survive of how can I utilize just a small amount of if you have a lack of ingredients, I should say, and you go,
Mhm.
okay, so what can I do with this and this, right?
Mhm.
I would say because I'm a 5, I know how to stretch anything to make it feed more people than
Yep.
Mhm.
it's like you have to be able to, like when my kids were young, it's like there's a lot of people that are needing to eat here and I need
Right.
this to go as far as I can. So
Right.
So did you put that magic rock back in the can and put it on the shelf?
I certainly did.
Hey,
Actually, you know what we did? We did a thing, and my kids to this day, because this is we would do what was called bucket soup. So an ice cream pail in the freezer, and whatever, if it was a small amount of leftovers that we couldn't use for, another meal, would go into this bucket, and you just keep throwing everything into the bucket, and then when it gets to a certain level, put it into a pot, add some water, and that was our soup. And
That's
I've got a couple kids who go, I loved bucket soup. It was so tasty because it was a mixture of you name it and everything.
Huh.
It's crazy. So it's our little poor man's soup. Well, actually, it's no different than if you're eating budae jjigae, which is a Korean poor man's soup. and it was during the Korean War, the U.S. Military, they would have their rations and they were giving it to the Koreans, and so there was things like European wieners, Spam, a couple of other veggie things, and so they would throw it all into this soup, and it became budae-jjigae, which is again super popular soup in Korean restaurants. Right? Yep,
A little bit of this and that.
a little bit of this and that. So we'd make bucket soup.
My parents used to eat tulips in Holland during the war.
They used to eat them.
They used to eat them. Yeah, it's something to eat. Wow. Wow. Good night, Glenn.
Good
Good
night.
night, Good night, Glenn.
Took me a
That's
second.
hilarious.
That was hilarious. Good night. You got it. And I don't think it was drinking any Red Bull, was it? Nope. Nope. Nope.
And now it's soup.
Yep.
Now it's taking a nice hot bath on my
Right.
stove.
Sunshine. CC.
You had it
Hello.
Oh, are you saying good night? I thought,
Anya Garcia Chuga.
Oh.
I'm saying good night. I'm going to the big screen to watch
All
y'all.
right.
If it's anything like last night, I'll be gone in 5 minutes.
Are you saying you're putting you to sleep?
Mm.
No, he just
No,
tired.
He was just coming.
Yep.
Y'all have a good night. And the last time y'all see me is Monday morning.
Okay. I'll miss
Y'all
you.
have a good one.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night.
We love you, J3.
Love you too.
Bye,
Now.
J3.
Boo-hoo.
Good night, J3. Thanks for coming in and hang out.
I don't think that's gonna be last of him Monday. I just feel
I
you're gonna
know.
miss this. You're
Yeah,
gonna miss
I
this.
think you'll miss it.
You'll be the I just popped up.
Mhm.
I call that box stew over there. I call that box stew.
Oh, okay. Box stew.
Oh,
Ding up your yard. Yeah, they
Dig
will
up
ding
your
up
yard.
your
Yeah.
They'll
Them
dig it up
armadillo.
there.
Armadillo. I have no idea where we are in the chat. I'm
Oh,
just letting
bless
you go.
I went through it. Serena, I'm sorry I had to skip some of your because we were behind. I had to skip some of the jokes.
Yeah.
I've had rocks.
I'm trying to find you. Oh, there you are.
I'm at the bottom. I tried
Woo.
to get to the bottom while you guys were
Woo.
talking. And
Thank
then we're
you.
caught up. We're caught up.
Oh, I know, because at one point
You
it's like
do
I
it
see
for
the
me
top
when
and the
I'm
bottom,
like,
and I'm
la,
like,
la, la.
I can't see where she is. So she's got it under control. Just
Yes, you did. Sean.
take
You did
just
say
take a
so.
Play
break.
along
Take
with
a
it.
break. That's right.
I think I'm gonna step
Right.
down too. I'm getting
Yes,
the
me
blues.
too.
Between.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
ready to go get a snack and keep going.
Hi, Laura.
Good night, you
Laura.
guys.
Good night, Laura.
Have either of you ever made the stone soup or that sort of thing? Where
I've heard
everybody
soup.
in the community brings a little bit of something.
No, no,
I heard of it, but I have never
Mhm.
had it.
No.
that's right. He will be itching until he gets on the live. Mhm.
Mhm.
Love you
No,
too,
he
yeah.
I don't know. He
He got something going.
whatever is going on in the peripheral there, it's got some good things, and it's like, I could just hear resolve in him. It's like
He's
I
got
need about a
focus.
month, and I need to stay focused, and
Right.
because I'm doing so many lives
Right.
all the time.
He is. He's behind on getting his yard together, his garden, his farm.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And so it's like you can just you can see this narrowing and going, I just need to take some time, and and also, and nice of him to say something, because if he
Me
just
too.
went off,
Yeah.
we'd all go, where's Jakes?
That's
Hey,
right.
where
We don't
are
think
you?
something
Is
happened.
everything okay?
Oops, sorry.
And that happens a lot, especially in the YouTube world. Especially like if you used to seeing them all the time, then all of a sudden they're just gone, and you're like, well, what happened? It's just-
Yeah. And I do know that.
Oh, I love that. We made
Oh,
I like
whatchamacallit
that.
casserole.
yeah.
Hey, what are we having for dinner tonight, Mom? Whatchamacallit casserole. Yeah,
love
that would
that.
be fun.
Yes, he has earned his break. That's right.
Yeah,
Doing all those
yeah.
mornings with Miss T.
But no,
Sure, and-
I think when I
Tampa's.
first got to know a few of the homesteaders in here, there was one of the prominent friends actually passed away and nobody knew. And it
Yeah.
was that thing where you're like, where I haven't
Mhm.
seen, I haven't seen. And then you find out, it's like, it's, you spend time with people, and you almost go, okay, with my kids, I could easily go, okay, make sure that you tell Carol that I've passed away. Like they would
Yeah.
do that,
Mhm.
but when you don't have, we have all this relationship, but our extended family doesn't
Right.
know, or not, like they don't
Exactly.
know
My
that.
kids wouldn't tell y'all. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. I don't know if mine.
Even though they have their own YouTube channels, they probably go on their channels and be like, "Hey, our mom passed,"
right.
but be like, "What about my channel?"
That's right. That would be my probably daughter too. Mhm. Oh, I'm not sure yet, Serena. Ours always comes during cold and flu, like bad flu season down here. For some reason, the fair shows up, and I'm like, "Yay! Spread it some more."
Mm-mm.
Ooh, it's a bummer because I want fair food too, and they have people that go there and sell plants. They have the
Mm.
rare fruit council.
I only want to. I only like to smell the fair food.
Yeah, I can't really eat it anymore either.
No,
After
like
seeing the
it's
nails
still,
on the
yeah.
people that serve it. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Foot
you do
long,
you
corny
taste
dog.
it and you go, no,
I'm
that's
a
not
big
going to agree
fan.
with me. But
Right.
I'm going to smell it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that happened to a Discord guy or
Oh,
group. Guy disappeared, found out why. Yeah, and it's like you don't. It's like you go. You have these close relationships and friendships, but
Mhm.
your family doesn't know. These are my good friends here. These are my friends. Make
You
sure you
going to
let them
bed? She
know.
said. You going to bed? Who's going to bed? Is it?
Who's going to bed?
Are you going to bed? She said.
Mm.
If you
I'm
are,
not going to bed.
have a
And that
good
happened
night.
in the garden community this past year.
Yeah.
Cheryl that passed
Cheryl.
away, and
That's who it was. It was Cheryl.
yeah, and
Yeah.
she was such a supporter to so many channels and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
Right.
man,
That's so
yeah.
sad. That was
Yeah.
sad. I remember that happening in the
Mhm.
community too, around the same time, because we came in around the same time to that
Mhm.
and heard that going on.
Yeah.
Oh, you did already done. Oh, so that's what happens. It's up there and then comes, you guys get to enjoy it before cold and flu season because they're not going to get business in the snow. That makes sense.
Mm.
They come here for November, December.
Mhm.
Our fair is a proven super spreader of any year. Same. Same.
Mhm.
And the same guy who's like doing the nuts and bolts on those things that have to be put up in every town is the one serving your food. So you see all that grease under his fingernails when he's like giving you your food. It's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't maybe get fair food anymore. Plus, I can't eat it anymore. I miss fair food, but I can't eat
I
it.
like the smell. Just
Yeah. I like the
smell. It's fried onions and deep fried
Deep fried
everything.
everything. Yep. Deep fried everything.
Love
Yeah.
deep fried everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
no sugar far.
Oh, the deep fried
Mhm.
candy bars were the best. And
She said going to bed.
she said not. She said no. She said no. She's not going to bed.
Oh, she's not.
She's not.
He said no.
She said no. My mill just told my husband she
Oh,
has
no.
body aches and fever. I was like, no, you were just with her yesterday. Get out of the house.
No.
You are banned from the house.
Yes, the fresh cotton candy. Yes.
Mm.
But you got to make sure you go to the right booth that's not like right near a diesel engine from like something. Because it's like it sucks in whatever it's around. And it's like,
Cotton candy have little black spots on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yum, 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 yum.
this doesn't taste quite right. Kind of gassy.
Gasoline.
Gasoline. Like I think they had that thing too close to the or power close to it. I can't think of the name. We had generator. That's it. It's too close to the
Yeah.
generator. That one.
So, Carol,
What
how
do
you doing with your sugar lack of?
Well, I went back on it for a little bit.
What?
It happened this past weekend because we went to the mall, and the mall always does it to me. I just
Oh.
yeah, you know.
What's
'Cause
in the mall?
There's this sweet bakery that a Spanish couple has, and it's her stuff is so good. She makes homemade tiramisu. She makes like from scratch tiramisu.
Oh.
And what I really wanted, but she was out of, was she does this like layered chocolate mousse cake thing.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it was very wonderful, but I was very good. I only had the one slice of the tiramisu, and I stopped. I
Okay.
did have a coffee though, but I only put one sugar in it, the raw sugar. But still,
You have all the tiramisu.
I broke it. I
sweetness.
broke it. Yeah, I should have had more tiramisu instead. Should have skipped the
You're gonna
coffee.
break it. You're gonna break it good.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Feel your boots
That's right. So,
and your shoes and your purse. Yeah, they're making fire cider for sale in the store. I'll just keep making my own. Yeah, that's
you
Mm.
know they're gonna make it. I know it looks like pickle juice. It's not. It's watered down. It was like one of those powdered vitamins. I got a sample.
okay. I was going to ask you what are you drinking tonight?
It's a powdered vitamin that probably has sugar in it too. No, I think it's a no sugar one. I hope. But
We're making. Marissa's made full sour pickles today. Is what she did. You're back.
He's shaking his finger at me. I'll go back on it. Let's see you do it again too, Mr. Storms. Come on, you can join me. Join me.
He needs the sugar.
I know he does. Poor man needs he gets to have the carbs.
He needs the carbs.
He needs the carbs.
You finish your seeds, Carol?
For tonight, I'm getting like a neck ache.
Mm-hmm.
You sure got a lot done between last night and tonight.
Yeah, but who knows if they're even for this season? We'll find out.
Stay tuned. It's
tuned.
a mystery.
It's a mystery. Florida's a crapshoot when it comes to seeds and 10B. We don't know. Like they confuse us month to month. It's like, oh, you get to do spring here. Oh, it's September. Guess what? You get to plant your winter crops too, and some fall. And I'm like, what? When Shawnee put the list up last night, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be planting tomatoes and peppers with that? No, that doesn't make.
Jamie had asked for some watermelon seeds because she's going to plant her watermelons in December.
Yeah, you get to.
And I was like,
Oh.
what?
We harvest in July here. The watermelons we harvest ours.
But she's planting hers in December.
Yeah, well, she's doing good with her watermelons because I can't believe she's got that watermelon sitting up there. I don't know. She must be in some kind of special microclimate in her.
I am down here. Mine is so different from my friends that's like 45 minutes away. I have different kind of climate than them. It'll be cool over here, and they're like, what? Yeah. Or I'll get the rain, and they're like, no clouds over here.
Thank you, Shawnee. I know I like tropicals. That's what I trust with myself. So I tried to, I don't know, expand on my trust. But I did do the sorrel. Sorrel's supposed to do well here, and we have the 9 months for it to do well. And what's the other one I did that I know? Oh, I didn't plant it yet. Oh, the butterfly pea. Butterfly pea. I see that grow like everywhere down here. But the rest of them are like annuals. We'll see. I like to kill annuals all the time. I'm very good at killing annuals. So we'll see. But yeah, Jamie is doing amazing. She's just for right out of the gate. And yeah. If you haven't seen official Jamie, she's just starting, just doing like potted plants, and they look incredible. And
They do.
I'm like, really? First year gardener, and they look that good? I'm like, I know. What is that?
It's not fair.
I know.
It's the same with, how many months did I make, sourdough bread that, they weren't rising very big. And then someone comes over and takes some sourdough starter from me. And I said, now be very, it's not going to maybe turn out the great big bread done. And it was like, and she's a kid. And you're like, come on.
I need to get some of that starter. Maybe that'll work out for me, even though I can't eat it. I'll be like, and feed it to my
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, well, I made a, pardon me, I made a lot of sourdough bread that I never ate because we were doing a ketogenic lifestyle, but I just enjoyed it. It became
Process.
part of my homesteading routine of
Mhm.
Mondays is poo-poo juice the front, Tuesdays is poo-poo juice the back, and then weed, whatever. And then, it would get to Thursday is start the levain, and then Friday is make my sourdough bread. Like it just became part of that homesteading routine.
Okay,
And
start the levain. For those of us who don't make bread, means you're feeding your sourdough.
no,
What's
I'm
that mean?
the levain. So when you're making your sourdough bread, you're going to take out some starter and feed, and it's just a fancy way of it's just your fresh starter for the loaf, not what's in the jar. So you would move it out, you make the levain, and then you would do the détrempe, the bread, the dough.
Okay.
It's so French. You're so French.
You're too French. I do not
So
understand when
French.
you go French.
Levain and the détrempe, we make the bread with a sourdough bread.
Mm-hmm.
None of my cucumbers have come up yet. Everything else is sprouting, though. I have uncovered the carrots today.
Oh, cool.
Wow. Maybe it was just the seeds were duds.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the price of a loaf of bread lately?
No,
Wages.
how much is it?
Day's wages for a loaf of bread yet?
Well, my sourdough is, to me, I feel like my sourdough is a little bit expensive.
I might say French.
France.
These.
Yes.
My French.
I haven't. My husband's a bread buyer. He goes out and gets their bread. I did have the gluten-free bread tonight with my daughter has this peanut butter that should probably not be in the house because as soon as I ate sugar, then she has a white chocolate peanut butter. And of course it has a little sugar in it. And of course I had some slices of bread before I came on with that. I go off sugar because I'm a sugar addict. I got to get control of it because as soon as I go back on it, it's like, yes, I want sweets. I want sweets.
It's funny. My mom, when she went to her doctor visit, and he said that she needed to lay off the bread. And so that's like a big thing with her because she always have like her toast in the morning and, a sandwich in the day. And so, so it was like the next day and she went to the store and got a little bread. She said, oh, shoes. I forgot I couldn't get bread. Well, maybe I'm going to take it back to the store and get like wheat bread. And I'm going to slowly, change to eating wheat bread. But I had bought me a loaf of the white bread. Mm-hmm. And I left it in my room. I leave it in my room because I don't want to tempt her with the white bread. And I happened to leave it in the living room.
No.
She was like, who bread is that? And I'm like, it's only me and you live here. She's like, where did it come from? I was like, out of my room. Are you hiding bread in your room? Yes. Well, yeah, that'd probably be a good place to put it. I'm like, I didn't want to tempt you, Mom.
That's right. Oops, left the bread in the living room. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, but again, I wonder if she would do well with like a homemade sourdough bread. Something with no preservatives, nothing added in it, and having that natural fermentation.
They want her off any carbs of any.
Just like no low carb.
Well, really not meat much. It's just more like vegetables. Like she used to do, just all vegetables during the week, and then like we'll have meat on the weekend only.
Oh wow, that's hard. Oh my!
I know, but she used to do that. But then I came along and moved here, and I'm just like, you need to be fattened up. You look, let me cook every day.
I feel so bad. I did that to an old friend's parents who were on a diet like that. They were on like it's like the real strict one before you have heart surgery diet. I forget what it's called, but it was one like that. I didn't know it was that strict when I went up. And to thank them for letting me stay at their house, I got us all brownies and ice cream so we could make brownie sundaes. I was in my 20s.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage GT Junior. What's up? What's
Hey,
up?
Maureen,
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Carol.
Hey,
Carol.
oh, I was going to ask you and Mike's if you wanted, I mean, I eat off those seeds, but if you want any of those rambutan seeds, just to see if you guys, since you're like crazy about stuff like that. Because once I get to the mail, the post office for Marine, it's going to be my one shot to just kind of send it all out. So
If
They'll be
anybody
dead
wants
by then.
anything,
yeah, you might be
if
dead.
anybody
You might
wants
all be
anything, tell me now. I'm only going to the mailbox once. Going to the post office
in the
once.
year. That's it.
Thank you for the offer,
It's big.
but I know how long it'll take you, Carol.
Okay. Yeah. Well, my heart's in the right place. It's just my feet don't get to the post office. It's just.
I have 4 packages from Seedless that I was supposed to send out like 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
So I
I'm not the only
understand.
one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, definitely.
There's something about that post office just repels me. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Not like I'm a bad person. Just I don't know.
I'm sending some to Trish Wiley. I'm going to be sending her some dehydrated sourdough starter.
I'd like to get some of that, but
I'm gonna act like I don't see that comment.
Yeah.
See,
Yep.
more of those not.
How's the recovery going?
Anonymous.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
See what had happened though? They had a 50% sale on Baker Creek seeds at my local AIH. So
Oh my goodness. What are you gonna do?
It was the right thing
Yeah.
thing to do.
right.
Right.
No
thing to do.
judgment here. I just ordered
judgment.
seeds that I didn't need either. So whatever.
No judgment here. I just ordered, I think, about $130 worth of seeds that were not on sale. So
Oh,
I'm
well,
just
at least
gonna
I did the
cover my.
sale thing.
I'm gonna cover my whole backyard with pumpkins. I'm just excited and see what my husband says.
we're gonna
we'll
have
have
a pumpkin
patch, huh?
pumpkin patch for the win.
I just found my Seminole pumpkin seeds, so yeah, I gotta do
Oh.
like at least 2 of those, maybe. But anyway, yeah, I would totally not resist that sale. That you can't. 50% off? Are you kidding?
Oh, Shawnee, if you're still in here, I'm not sure if you have, because I think you went, I got to go make fire cider. Bye.
I know. Well,
Um,
that's what I'm supposed to do. They just said it.
I wanted to know how the Nona tomatoes turned out. Were they actual Nona tomatoes?
No,
Did they look like these ones? Or, well, not like this is the big one, but did it look like
What in the world?
We need those
Look at
seeds
that.
too, GT Junior and I. Although
Wow.
Isn't that
Those
It
gorgeous?
looks like the accordion.
I thought it was
tomato.
a plum tomato.
Yes, it do. It looked like the
It's-
accordion.
Yeah.
It's Italian pear styled, and so we call it a nona because it came from Italy, from someone's nona. But normally they're only normally it's more like that. So this one just is good like that. So,
What
but they're
kind of
normally like that.
fertilizer you using?
Yeah, and it's a paste tomato, and the flavor is amazing in them, and there isn't a lot of juice, so they're great for when you are cooking up sauces and stuff. So it started to blush ever so. You can see here just a little bit of pink, and that was enough for me to go pull it in. And I'll bring it up closer there.
So what
So
color
it's
did it
gonna turn
end up?
completely red?
Will it
Oh,
go
it's going to
red?
be bright. It'll be bright, beautiful red.
Oh, wow.
And growing out the box said as soon as it blushes, put it in a paper bag with all of them, and within the week they start to ripen because of the gas that they're giving off.
Yeah,
So I picked it today because I thought I am not taking any chances. Because as
So
soon
you
as there's
have
any
others
blushing,
online like that?
Oh,
not this big. Most of the other ones they would be like this size.
Okay.
And there is a few that are that size. So this was just an enormous one. So
Wow.
yeah, it's twins.
You're gonna save the seeds for that, right?
Of
yeah,
course.
for that. Of
Of
course.
course.
Of course.
I got them.
You
It was
need
a woman. It was a woman walking down the street, and she stopped to talk to us about the garden. This was 2 years ago, and she says, "I've got these great tomato seeds that came from my nonna from Italy. Would you like some?" I said, "Yeah." And then a few days later, they were in my mailbox, and I've been
Oh,
growing them
wow.
ever since. And we did a taste test of San Marzanos to these. Would choose these hands down. San Marzanos have got more of a tinny taste to them when you're comparing the two side by
A
side.
wet taste?
Tinny, like like when you
Metallic.
like if you're licking a metal tin can, it's a little bit
Yeah.
Metallic.
tangy,
Oh, a
not tinny,
penny.
Like a
like a
penny.
Like
penny,
Brussels sprouts.
penny. Like, yeah.
like Brussels sprouts,
Brussels
like
sprouts.
a penny, like a penny.
Yeah. Penny.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Brussels
This
sprouts don't taste like penny to you, Maureen?
Mm-mm. No, they
Mm.
just taste bitter.
Yeah.
As long as there's lots
very
of bacon, and they've been roasted with bacon and onion in the oven. Psh, delish.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
Johnny's answering you because all my tomatoes are
Oh.
stunted. Awful. Like bad year for me. And
Oh,
all the labels are missed. Oh, we've all been there.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, Maureen, I got a question for you real quick. You said you went on a keto diet or something like that? A keto journey or something? How did you like it?
I loved it.
we
Sorry.
like it. Yeah,
Gotta-
well, no, I
I've
mean,
got to fix my
she
face
likes
when
it
I ask
'cause
the
she's-
question.
no, because she's got a chef. Her and her daughter like make these incredible keto meals, but it's harder, I think, on other people because come on, Maureen, you guys make like these incredible stuff.
Well, like I
It's
love
fresh. It's fresh out of the garden. First of all,
I
all of
love
it.
charcuterie. So you go, hey, what's for dinner tonight? Hey, let's make charcuterie. And you don't feel like you are eating low carb.
It's cheese and pepperonis and
Cheese,
salami
like nice salami and good cheeses,
for those.
things like that. And then crackers that are just made from seeds and not with anything else. I'm trying to see if I can find this. So
Yeah.
here is something that
Cat face.
that
like a
Marissa
cat-
made.
Make yourself big.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
make yourself big, please.
Bigify.
Eh,
Bigify.
You see that?
Uh-huh.
So
I can. I'm trying to figure out what it is exactly.
okay, so I'll tell
I want to
you what
eat it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Covered in
um,
cheese.
Yeah. So that is a zucchini feta bake. And so it
Really?
was
That's
slices
good.
of zucchini, and we did patty pans too, so it's not you don't have so much liquid. So the patty pans, zucchini, both very low carb, and then onions in between, almost like making scallop potatoes, and some feta throughout, and then feta and maybe
like a
some mussels on
lasagna.
top. Basically like scallop potatoes, but your zucchini is your potato. And then she would grate zucchini, and I don't know what else she added into it. Maybe some baking powder, and then she would fry them and she'd make fritters, right? So if you use a baking powder and you're not using necessarily like a flour, well, you take that, you go and you grab your cucumber, grate that, put it in with some yogurt, some lemon juice and garlic. There's your tzatziki sauce, again, low carb. And you got this low carb fritter, this little fried thing. Dip. It's like, it's delicious.
yum.
And so you go, that's low carb. You go, but I can eat all of them.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Serena
Yeah.
was saying too, like I have not had a single big tomato yet. Rushmore, and she's given us the Rushmore Determinant has one tomato growing on it, while Dean Hobby Rainbow Cherry Tomato has 4 tomatoes on it. The micro tomato.
Yeah.
I
I got lots of,
plants have started producing, so her micro just stopped. And then
okay.
I think you're in zone 9, right? But I
9B.
think, yeah, the other northern states are getting colder weather, and the tomatoes like the heat, just like peppers do. They don't like too much, sun, but they like the heat. So I think that's what's happening, storms with you guys. But I mean, like, they were saying New Hampshire was already going into their fall. They didn't even have a spring again this year, barely. A spring, summer. Hardly at all.
I'm just gonna go grab the
All right,
other ones.
guys.
I'll be right back.
I am
Okay.
gonna head to bed.
Thank you for
Okay.
coming
All
up.
right, then, CC.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Cece.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Oops, wrong one. You
Have a
too,
good one.
Cece. Have good sleeps.
So it's just me and you.
Oh, what
Yeah.
we gonna talk about? See, but you see what I'm saying? Like their keto is different than like my keto because I'm like, what do I have in the house that doesn't have flour in it, doesn't have sugar in it? Like, it's like I don't. Then they're making gourmet meals over there.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Maureen, like, are you getting this stuff from the internet, or are you following a recipe book, or y'all
I
what is
don't-
actually conjuring up all of these like delicious dish? What is that in the background that she got? That's some kind of squash.
Yeah, that's the kombucha squash
Oh,
she had out. She said that's real good and good for soups too. Real like, buttery and tasty and rich. They actually have them. They probably have them at yours too. The Asian markets sell them.
What, that right there?
Mm-hmm. Yep. She has one maybe near the desk still, and if she shows it, then you might be able to go pick one up because mine had it. Do you still have the kombucha right there so GT can see it? What it looks like? There.
Is it good, you said?
Oh, so delicious. That's what's in the background picture is we cut it in half today and took a photo.
Oh.
But that is a kabocha squash. Yeah.
I want to eat it.
It is very
Bumblebee and Sun Gold.
it's thicker. It is a thicker okay, so these
texture.
ones
Okay.
yeah, it's a thicker texture. Like it's thick. It's actually even thicker than mashed potato. Would it be more like it would remind me more of a sweet potato. So there is
It looks delicious, didn't
look
it?
at that. So that is this again is
Another no-no.
Yeah. So all different sizes. So that one it just came off.
Gorgeous. Beautiful.
Yes.
So it's
Somebody
Italian.
said that it probably.
Go ahead. You go.
Somebody was saying that it probably was a double flour, the one that you had.
Yeah, maybe.
And the
See, so
catfish.
different sizes.
Yeah,
you know,
there
but
you go,
it's a
Different
hefty,
phases of maturity. Yeah.
you know, like this one was 1.125 pound tomato.
Wow. It's crazy. That's amazing.
And but it feels like they do
I really
like
want
even
to
this
see it
this
now.
one that's ripe, like there's a denseness to them. Like they're just fantastic. So yes, I do save seeds, and I do try to send them out.
Girl, Dad gave Marissa a compliment. He said that looks delicious when you showed her what she made.
Whoops, I just bumped everything
And
there.
GT was wondering, where do you guys come up with these recipes? As I said, the reason I mentioned you guys on keto is different than like me on keto, where I'm like, okay, what do I have to eat in the house? It doesn't have flour, doesn't have sugar, that's low carb, right? Because that sometimes I'm not even thinking ahead of time of what I'm going to get. Like I'm usually on like, oh, I can have eggs and tuna on
Right.
salad.
Right. So what we do is you go, okay, we got a giant zucchini in the pantry, and you go and you Google low carb dishes with low carb recipes with
There you go.
zucchini.
Wow.
Keto recipe zucchini, and you look through and you whatever catches your eye, you look and you go, okay, do I have those ingredients or do I want that? And then we break off. Like we'll adjust things ourselves and do things slightly in our own way and that. And you know, like so like Greek food is can be made very low carb. So it's like we'll even you know, like we'll do, you know, beef kebabs like in a what is it? Slovakia? Yeah, Slovakia. Yes.
Slovakia.
Slovakia.
Is it Slovakia?
I
or
would
Slovakia?
try, but I know I ain't gonna get it.
Slovakia. So that's just marinating it in an oil, a little bit of vinegar, garlic, and oregano. And but you go, okay, we don't have any chunks of beef, we don't have any stew meat, so we'll take hamburger, make the same thing, flatten it out, and make kind of like a kebab. Bake that in the oven. Again, it's a ground beef, low carb. You got your tzatziki, you got your zucchini fritter, low carb zucchini fritter, and your potato bake. And you go, it's a massive meal, all low carb. You go, well, what did we eat? Like 5 carbs for that meal? Yeah. So main thing is
too hot. Yeah, hers got too hot. Casings. 55
oh, okay.
bread. It got too hot for hers. Yeah, that's
And the
what we
heat-
have.
What does
no
it say about
problem.
Paul Robeson?
Paul Robeson.
Came in nice. Also nice size, she said. Then the heat stopped them. I still have some on the vines. My daughter made fried green tomatoes. She said they are delicious. From
You didn't get to taste the Paul Robeson Castles 55?
that looks like an old Carolina tomato. Interesting. Didn't it come from Italy or no? She
Came
just
from
said
Italy.
It came from Italy.
The thing that I have a problem with keto, I need the diet, but it's the melons. It's like I have to have melons. At least
Melons.
once a week I'm eating a melon. I
And they're
love
high
melons.
sugar. I just watched
Yes.
a guy who has. I just watched a guy do this who has diabetes. He took a bunch of fruit that he really loves, and he put them into 3 different bowls. The video's out
Mhm.
there, and he ate all the different fruits, and then would test his blood sugar throughout the day after he ate them. And watermelon and cantaloupe and banana ended up in that bowl that you just have once in a while because they're the highest sugar, like that he had, like spikes and stuff. But he was saying even blueberries went in the middle one. They didn't even make because they always tell you like low glycemic is berries. Well, not blueberries. He said that's middle bowl, but the top ones were strawberries, raspberries. Of course, avocado is considered a fruit, so avocado was there. Trying to think what else he had in there. It was quite a few. Kiwi
Probably
was
blackberries.
Kiwi, I think, was in the middle. Blackberries,
Yep.
thank you. That was one. Mm-hmm.
Right.
yeah.
This is what I was actually going to say. Is that so? She says eat keto for a month and only eat melon four times that month. You'll lose weight, and that's exactly it. Like when I had lost, because it's like of course I've put it all back on.
Boo.
No, so when
I just had this conversation with my husband
when
tonight.
when we were doing it, we were allowed to have 20 net carbs per day, and so we were tracking, what we were eating. And so a friend of mine, she's planning to come over, and it's like, and we're going to have wine this evening. So through the day, I'm watching what my carb intake is, and I know how, and it's like, okay, I'm keeping it so I can actually
Gear,
have
by the way, Gear came in.
two glasses of wine. Welcome, Gear. And so it was like I still lost weight over the next few days, even though I had 2 glasses of wine, because I stayed within that 20 or net carb, or I went maybe even just a little bit over. You always want to be kind of under, and so it's like you don't deprive yourself and say you can never eat melons. You can never eat. So shut her down. Gear's here.
He's like, oh yeah, and don't forget the shredded wood dust.
Like
right.
I will let go of everything else, but my fruits and vegetables, I love it.
Yeah.
I just can't produce enough money or produce to support it. It's
Right.
expensive to eat real fruit.
Yeah, I'm
You
a fruitaholic too, and
Fruit and
Yeah.
vegetables.
Yeah, my husband through summer. Well, as soon as it starts to get pretty hot here, so it's really more spring. We'll have a watermelon cut up. It always in the fridge. We have like this cake, those old Tupperware cake things that they make.
Yeah.
We flip it and fill it with watermelon cut up.
Right.
And keep that in the fridge. And when I saw that guy's video, I'm like, well, heck, no wonder why my blood sugar's off and you're always craving sugar. It's the highest sugar. It's got a lot of sugar in it. No wonder why I want sugar all the time.
Yeah. But
But you
at
can
the same
bring it
time,
down.
those are real, but that is like real occurring sugar as opposed to eating, a fancy pastry or something.
Oh, yeah.
Little Debbie.
Yes.
Y'all got Little Debbie up there?
Little Debbie's clog your arteries.
I think
Little
yes, I
Debbie.
think
I
we do.
love Little Debbie.
Debbie's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gulf Coast Granny said I did keto for 3 months and still ate French toast on Sundays, and she still lost 16 pounds.
Wow.
So it's finding that balance. You just don't go. I have to have that sugar every single day. You know.
Right.
So, but yeah, it was by far the best diet, or not diet, but the best lifestyle, because it was the lifestyle that we had, we lived. Right at this point, I've struggled getting back to it, even though I know that it's easy and I know that it's good for me, but I'm avoiding it.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
and it's like, and I, when I see videos or I see pictures of myself from just 2.5 years ago where I'm 60 pounds lighter, it's like so, and it's
Right.
like I can do it again, but it's, you can't eat the sourdough. Not that we don't eat a ton of sourdough all the
Yeah.
time.
And like I found out with the keto and also carnivore, my body reacted different. I couldn't have
Yeah.
all that meat. I couldn't deal with all that protein, I should say. I couldn't deal with all that protein. So I, might have to do a modified version. You have to listen to your body too. That's the big thing.
Absolutely.
You really do.
I don't want to do all that meat. I heard sometimes people educate you or
Right.
tell you things in a certain way, and your brain holds on to that, even though it may be false. But
Yeah.
I'm frightened and cautioned to have so much meat, and then your arteries and your
Right.
blood vessels and stuff start to
Mhm.
act up and stuff. I'm a man. I don't
Right.
want no clogged arteries.
Yeah.
And I
Right.
want my
Mm-mm.
veins to flow freely.
That's right.
I want my blood to circulate properly.
Right.
My wife younger than me. I don't want them kind of problems. So
Mhm.
I can't do the meat. No.
You could do like the
I'd be-
fish and the chicken, and it would still count. It's still, that still counts. It's just,
You don't
yeah,
just
a
do
lot of
beef.
people, yeah, a lot of people though, that's what you see. You see them doing like beef and bacon, and I was doing some of that. And then of course I love shrimp, so I was making shrimp. And well, all of those three together, gout, hello, if you have any kind of genetics for gout, it can bring that out if you're partaking too heavily in it. Any kind of really rich food like that. So yeah, you can do it a different way. Plus you can, if it's non-starchy vegetables, you can still have plenty of vegetables on it. That's
Yeah.
yeah. Those are fine.
Yeah. I've been doing zucchini because that's what we have a ton of right now.
Yes.
I will still eat the kabocha squash even though it is a higher carb, but it's a pure food. So this isn't something processed. It's it's good. I'm just going. So I needed to go grab this one here. Sorry, I'll come back to it.
No, go ahead.
What do Alaskan wildlife listen to? Music. And then where was that one that you were just?
That one was right below it.
Oh, okay. Sugar is the main cause of cause of
main cause of high
cholesterol.
So is low vitamin D with that if you have high sugar and low vitamin D.
Yeah. So is it
sugar clogs arteries? What?
So
I thought it made you a fiend.
But were we talking about refined processed sugars, or is that any sugar that if you're sitting there,
anything that elevates your blood sugar for too long along with the fat? So that's the problem, is it's even fructose, so you have to back up. That's why I trusted somebody who is a diabetic to watch, because he was actually testing himself with each fruit. And so when we get to this certain age, we become slightly insulin resistant if we have, anything show up on a test that concludes that we are. But you're getting a little insulin resistant if you get in the tummy in the middle. And you never really had that, or it's getting bigger and you're not, and that's what I started struggling with. Plus the foot, like you're getting a lot of aches and pains in the bottom of your feet or the tingling. That's a sign. Even and what's funny is too, they go with hormonal imbalances.
Right.
Is you can get the locked up shoulders can be from high sugar. Can be from high sugar. But it can also be hormonal imbalance too. So I think they go hand in hand. Like if you're not watching your blood sugars, it's affecting your hormones too. They're just not telling us everything. We just can't get all that information in one spot.
No.
And we got to always compete. Like, I've got the better information over here in keto land. No, we're the carnivores. You need to give up everything but meat. And then you've got the people who eat vegetables only and breathe air. What was that? That was going to be our diet. Like
the breathe
air and water, air and water. But yeah, and they're all fighting while walking.
Yeah, I like that. While walking those paths, you might be chased by a crazy lady. That'll get you exercise.
Right.
So I'm survivor.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a kabocha will have high carb. Like I don't know how high, but it
that's
will be
different. Yeah.
because
That's
it is a squash, so
Right.
it is a, you know, like your sweeter ones. Ew, I surely hope not, Gear.
Oh, good. You got your candy roasters coming, Serena. Good.
Mhm.
Oh, for a snack. Yum. I don't. Well, I don't trust ribeyes anymore after watching what GT got one time. Remember when you were showing us the ones with the and we found out about meat glue?
Yeah.
Yep.
I still buy it.
You just watch how much meat glue they put in it. You just look at it close.
I look at it a little differently. That's all.
Yeah.
One day I will be less stubborn. I will change my diet more.
Yeah.
I will make better food choices as far as if I'm going to eat protein, then I will grab protein from a more a source that makes me feel a little bit better. So
yeah. Do you have a place that's like that is like a butcher where you can actually go and buy?
Yes, and then we have a person that butchers in his yard. I don't know what it consists of, but I'm riding by and there's this big old tent and I'm seeing a person walk up to buy the meat from him. I'm like, what in the world? So there's options, and like 30 minutes away from my house, they hunt, so
yeah.
Because
there you're
it's
not
the stubbornness and time and making, building the networks to where I can have access is just, set in your own way sometimes maybe is the
it's hard. I think
right
it's
thing to
just
say.
hard to change. I wouldn't call you stubborn at all, like about your food choices and stuff. It is.
Well, I know Little Debbie.
Well, Little Debbie's a different. She's a hoe.
I like her though.
She's a temptation. She's the one that the Bible
like
talks
that hoe.
about.
You like those?
Yes, I do.
Take you down to death. She's that one the Bible talks about. Take you right down to death. Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow her.
So,
she's
cup of kabocha squash is 8 grams of carbs, so it's not bad. Because that's quite a bit of squash.
No, that's not bad. Yeah, that's a good portion. Plus, if you then make it into like a keto, like a soup or something, that'll stretch.
Yeah. No more bucket soup at my house. I can stretch my own kabocha squash. Yay.
1 cup is not a lot.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not for your size manness.
But if it's part of the other things that you're eating, you've got, you got your meat portion, you've got the kabocha squash, you've got, let's say, some green beans or some sort of something else steamed or a salad.
Yeah, or salad. You can have as much salad as you want, pretty much, as long as you're not eating a ton of tomatoes, right? Tomatoes we have to be careful of because of the carbs.
They are a higher sugar content.
Yeah.
But again, it's all relative and balance. And I just look if it's fresh food that either I've grown or purchased knowing that it's clean food, then it's like, I'll push my carb count a little bit just because it's good, clean food.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The food choice thing is hard. Yes, Shawnee. Did we read Serena's yet? Or you did?
No, I read it to my head. Do you know that cows can see inside themselves? They have a ribeye.
See, she comes up with them from our conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, Shawnee. I agree. It is.
Little Debbie is a sweet hoe.
She's
yeah.
Look at it. Look at this. Too many men cheat with Little Debbie. That's right. Tell it like it is, Duncan. They do. My husband's got his Little Debbies out there too, so I know.
Yeah. Little Debbie put you to sleep sometimes.
Little thing over your mouth makes you pass out. Mm.
Mhm.
So if you
Mhm.
start, she said, if you just start eating one serving less of high sugar foods, it would be a start to weight loss.
That's
Don't
right.
punish yourself. Just
Yeah.
make good choices more often than not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, I hear you.
Usually, are you the
you're
type
not-
of person that has to go cold turkey off of stuff though, GT? Do you do
Hmm?
better when you just like quit something altogether compared to doing it slow? Like, are you?
It matters. Sometimes I have quit cold turkey and the last. Um,
Yeah.
I've done both ways, and
Yeah.
sometimes I go right back to it.
Yeah. That's a problem.
Sometimes, yeah, glutton for punishment.
Right.
Mm.
Me too. I'm no
Yeah.
better.
Well, no, actually, it's not. I'm not. What I find, it's like, num, 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 num. That's what I want in my mouth. I want that tasty something.
How the
You know, and
heck?
it's like, tell myself, no, I want that taste.
How do
That's
you
what I-
do that with sandwiches though? With the bread, Duncan? What? It's okay. That must have been when you were working your garden pretty hard and you would come in for a tomato and mayo sandwich and that was like barely enough and you'd get back out in that heat and be, getting all cooking all those calories off your body.
The reason I asked about the kabocha squash is because meats don't have much carbs, but all the fruits and vegetables have plenty,
Right.
and I could
Yeah.
afford them over the meat any day.
Vegetarian would be great for you, Storms, because you can eat all those carbs. He can't digest the proteins like most people can. So yeah, vegetarian where you have, and then even, I know eggs are expensive, but eggs stretch. Just have that as a quick protein.
Yeah.
Save money on groceries.
I used to do them pre-boiled, so they're just in the fridge ready to go.
Yep. Yeah. That's how I was able to, like, I think I went from 160 down to 141, and that was what I did, was I had that ready to go, was the boiled eggs.
Yeah.
If I wanted a snack. So they were right there ready to go. And then tuna sometimes on the salad. But yeah, a lot of eggs. Oh,
We
and
do-
I did sardines too, but now I can't do them.
Oh, Marissa loves the sardines. We do a bag of cooked bacon.
Oh, I
A
love
bag of
I-
cooked. What do you mean
I
a
love-
bag of
I
cooked
love-
bacon?
I love-
Bag. We
Like
bag
chips.
bacon. Yeah,
Like chips,
we just
like
we
chips.
cook up
Like
bacon,
bacon.
and then put it in a little Ziploc bag and stick in the fridge. And you go, I want a little snack. Go in and get a couple of pieces of bacon, just cold bacon. Dim, 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 dim.
I was doing that too.
Mm.
That's a
but
good.
that-
It's a really great way for
Yeah.
because again you go, that's a
stay
good
on it.
keto thing.
It is. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because you go, I don't feel like I'm being deprived. Because see, the
Right.
brain goes,
Bacon.
I am eating this delicious salty bacon. This is so tasty, and I'm just having
Mhm.
this little snack. And so you go, oh, I'm not being deprived. This is great. Let my husband bring home a bag of Brock's Halloween pumpkin candies, though. I'm done for. So
Yeah.
that's her little Debbie
That's
hole.
right.
Mm.
For
Mm-mm-mm.
real.
Big Deborah is better than little Debbie.
Oh man.
It says, I eat overnight oats every morning, half a cup of oats, 2 tablespoons peanut butter, fit powder, a scoop of Premier protein powder, a scoop of collagen powder, 2 teaspoons
Wow.
of flaxseed bran, and 3/4 of a cup of almond milk. You must have a very, very nice flowing digestive system.
Yes, that would clean me out for sure. This-
Okay, so she said, I was pregnant and craving tomato sandwiches. I actually lost weight while pregnant.
Mm.
Ednir says, hey, GT Junior, wave, wave, wave. Oh,
How do you say that name again?
Aidenier. Like
Aidenier.
pioneer.
Ed
Aidenier.
Aid.
Aidenier.
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 Aidenier. Ooh.
Yep.
Aidenier.
Like a pioneer.
Aidonier, pioneer.
Yeah, pioneer, Aidenier.
Oh, I love candy corn.
Mm,
Yes.
And mix all the dry ingredients together, middle in the middle while you stir, or you make a well in the middle and stir together and scrape the sides of the mason jar, include bottom to make sure it's mixed well, and eat within 3 to 4 days. Oh, so you make this and then
Yeah.
you get to eat it for a few days. Ah,
makes
nice.
a big thing of it, I guess.
Yes, I eat the heck out of peanut butter, and I'm careful with
Mhm.
the ingredients in the peanut butter. Yes,
Right.
very good.
Yeah, it should be peanuts and salt if you really can do that.
That's right. What's all this other stuff in the butter
Yes.
part of the peanut butter?
That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Only thing I have issue with is that Premier Protein powder. A lot of people were going on that. Look it up, Serena. It had a chemical in it that can cause cancer that they had in that mix. So you gotta be careful with the protein powders.
Yeah, I do
The
have some
peanut butter ones usually great.
the
Go ahead.
the Premier I do have the pre-mixed Premier protein, but those are I just kind of have them as supplies for emergencies
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you go, okay, like that would be something that when I have this digestive thing that I probably could eat or I could drink it.
Right.
Just so that I'm having something that's easier to digest, but not something to consume.
Yeah.
Because I don't need all of that. I don't need to add more chemical.
Yeah.
It's emergency.
Yeah.
It's
It's hard.
emergency.
It's
yeah.
definitely hard when you don't feel well. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
So-
way better than a carnation instant breakfast stuff.
Yeah.
And then the relabeled Ensure, which is kind of close to a carnation instant breakfast. The last time I checked because I was looking at those for my mom, like same
Right.
thing. She wasn't
Yeah.
eating a lot, so
That's where we brought them in was again for my husband, and I have bought them, a case for my mom.
mhm.
So Serena, do you heat the oatmeal up or you just eat it raw?
Usually you let it sit and it actually absorbs everything. That's overnight oats do that. They let it sit throughout the night in the fridge, and it you don't have to cook it; it absorbs it.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sure
I like to mix all the dry ingredients together in 8 to 9 jars. Then when my aide comes, she mixes in the almond milk for 3 to 4 jars, depending on how long it is until she comes again. So I don't have to. Nice.
Nice, very nice.
It's
Going
great
to the
have-
bathroom is very
No, that's okay.
going to the bathroom is very important.
Yes,
I've worked with some individuals, and
right.
yeah, that bathroom is. Whew, I didn't know how important it was until I started working there,
Yeah.
and then I start to understand it totally different. Oh,
Right. Yeah, I often wonder sometimes too with Malachi, like with his moods, sometimes if it's stomach related, because his are all over the place. Even though it's the same diet that he's on pretty much daily, it doesn't change too much, but his bowels are all over the place. And it's like, okay, that says IBS to me when you've got that going on, little guy.
Mm.
So we have to still take him to a gastro. But like how it affects their moods when they don't have the verbal skills to say,
Yeah.
my stomach hurts, or ooh, I feel like something, like can't say that. Just
Correct.
yeah, just soak the oats. She said, "Yep, it's a soaking. I've seen them do
Mhm.
that before.
Mhm.
I can't eat oatmeal. I can eat buckwheat. Buckwheat.
Do you guys have Red River? I don't remember if we've ever talked about that.
I don't know, but I've
Yes,
tried
in the
all.
little packs.
No, it's in a red box. Red River in a red box.
I've tried all the
What,
organic ones. It's just oatmeal in general is too much.
Red River cereal.
I want to see. Yeah,
I don't know what Red River cereal is.
we have like I thought it was Red River, and he has all types of products and stuff, and they're supposed to be organic.
Oh, that's Bob.
Oh, that's Bob's
Mill.
Red Mill. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bob's
That's
Red
who?
Mill. Bob's Red Mill.
Bob's Red Mill.
Yeah, he's
That
all
stuff
kind.
is good. Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Oh.
those. We have his stuff. In fact, I get his gluten-free flours and keep them.
So
He
here's
has a
the Red
biscuit
River cereals. I think it might only be a Canadian thing. Make it big. So it's in this red box. It's
I've
a
never
hot
seen it
cereal.
before.
Oh,
Wait a
okay.
minute. Yes, I
What
have.
is it? What is it made? What kind of hot cereal is it? So,
Share this
the
Devin
cream of-
said.
Cream of what?
It's not a cream of wheat. It is. Oh, where
Kind
is
of
my?
looks like oat groats, or it looks like what I just said, the buckwheat
Share this tab instead.
picture.
But this one here, this one doesn't quite look like it. Wonder if we've got one that has ingredients. Here. but I can't. Again, not making it big enough, am I?
Nope. That's okay.
Yeah.
Can you see it and just tell us what it is?
So steel cut wheat, steel cut rye, cracked and whole wheat flax.
That would
May
kill me.
contain barley, mustard, oat, sesame seed, soybean, and trickle ingredients is what it says.
Mystery ingredient at the end.
Yep.
Yeah,
Or
that would
two-
kill me. That would kill me. That's
Yeah.
all glutened up,
Yeah.
like beyond.
Yes. Yeah. Now I can't get out of this. Stop sharing this one. There we
Yeah,
go.
it's
I
true.
That
love
ain't too
red
bad for
pepper.
me.
No, it looks really good. Like it was very tasty.
Oh, I'm sure. Very inflammatory, but that's
Yeah. No, not for vous.
not for vous. Not for most people. Wheat belly is a real thing. I'm just saying. I'll be quiet now, especially next to a bread baker. Someone was just telling me when they ate less red meat, they had a better time in the bathroom, but wasn't able to have enough energy to get through past lunch. What? Wow. Well, that sounds like they're iron deficient and they need some iron,
Yeah.
that they're pulling all their iron from their red meat. Sounds like they need some greens
Mm.
in their life.
Yeah.
He's happy. Did you know that Pepper is happy? I do now, thanks to you, Serena.
Yep, I know now.
Well, I love cereal, but I don't eat. Yeah, me either. I don't eat much anymore.
Oh, right. Grape nut cereal.
I remember those. Yep. My mom would eat those and I would have them once in a
There
while.
was no grapes in them.
No, it was so deceiving.
And
that's
I
like-
haven't.
Like Raisin
Like, is it-
Bran and
Yeah.
they coat the raisins in sugar. Like it was almost good for
Awful.
you. Almost good for you. And then
But no.
nope. But that's
I
what
used
made
to
it.
eat cereal. I haven't had cereal in years.
Yeah.
No, me neither.
Yeah, it's 1
Bad.
a.m. where I am, Serena. Go ahead.
It's bad, and I know it, but I still loved it.
Yeah.
It was like the happy food. I used
Yeah.
to kick my feet up under the table when I ate
Right.
it.
Yep.
It made me happy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good night, Duncan.
Good night, Duncan. Yes, that
Good night,
carb.
Duncan.
Those carbs give you some good serotonin.
Yeah.
That's what's hard too. Is it's a mental thing too when you go off all carbs.
Mm-hmm.
It's 9
Yeah.
o'clock here, Serena.
Oh, hey,
It's
Dennis Ness. Welcome
Hey,
in.
Netta's Nest. It's 10 o'clock here.
Who killed Captain Serial killer? I used to be able to kill some Captain Crunch with those crunch berries, but not much because that stuff was so sweet. Oh my
And
goodness.
it would rip up the roof of your mouth.
Oh my goodness. I would just take the crunch berries out and eat them because that was my favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one cereal I didn't like.
It was bad. I only
just
got
chewed
it
up your
once.
mouth.
Yeah, it chewed up your mouth. But I liked the crunch berries because it was like candy. I mean, I was young, but
Yeah, I couldn't eat cereals. I could do alphabets for a bit, but the older I got, and I always thought it was the cereal. I just wasn't
Same.
interested in it
yeah,
because I would, on the way to school, I would be,
not
you know,
feeling well.
it would
Me
be
too.
repeating it coming up, and it would
Me
be
too.
sour, and so I just thought it's a cereal. But then I realized no, it's the milk
milk
and some of the cereal.
and some.
Because
I had both.
I could
too,
have
yeah.
Golden Grahams. That was one that, and if the milk was really cold, I could eat them and I wouldn't get an
Mm.
upset stomach.
Mhm.
So, but no, I actually, I've never been a breakfast person. It's like, hey, do you want this cold pizza for breakfast? Absolutely. That sounds delicious.
I know
Or,
that.
hey,
Couldn't
should we
make a
warm
bowl
up
of
the
cereal.
leftover Chinese food from last night? Yes, that sounds like. Do you want some lasagna? Yes, I would like lasagna for breakfast.
Mm.
Yeah, anything that's non-breakfasty. I don't care for eggs and bacon. So
Mm. Breakfast is that's my favorite meal of the day.
Mhm.
It's the
Like
bacon, the eggs, the
Me too.
waffles, the toast,
Yep.
the everything breakfast related is my jam. The cereal, the
The jam.
quick, the jam for the
Toast.
for the biscuits. Yes.
Not
Mm,
With butter on the top,
Yeah, Mom.
grape jelly. Yes.
Lucky
mhm.
Charms. No, I can't believe you guys got Captain Crunch over there in your cereal arsenal. Oh, y'all look
Mhm.
so, healthy and stuff. And wow. You never know, like,
Woo.
what people are into. That Captain Crunch, though, by itself without the berries, you can crush it up into a flour and you can use it on chicken tenders. And it's pretty good.
Oh,
Pretty good, like a flour.
Mhm.
Like it's a little sweet, it's a little different, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's good with
Right.
like a honey mustard or a
Yeah.
barbecue sauce. My
yeah.
daughter is the one who had it when we went to Planet Hollywood, and
Oh.
then I made it.
Planet Hollywood. We had one of those in Georgia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, Planet Hollywood? Yeah, we do. They
we had
did.
one.
I
We
did.
had one in Orlando. I don't know if they ever
Mm.
brought it back or not. Well, I had a vegetable beef soup for breakfast this morning.
See, that would be a delicious breakfast for me.
Yeah, I can eat. I
Love that.
like
can eat soup.
leftovers.
I can
Yeah.
do soup anytime. Hot soup, or like a really
Killer.
good, delicious soup.
Mm.
What, the same
Bacon and eggs.
promoted
Yeah,
Lucky
that's what I
Charms also promoted I Need Breakfast.
Yeah, bacon and
Oh wow. The same guy who did the advertising for Lucky
Lucky
Strikes
Strikes.
also promoted I Need
That's a
Breakfast.
cigarette brand.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Sold people on breakfast that they needed it right in the morning.
And they don't.
Mm.
You don't need to break
No.
your fast.
That soon. No.
No, I typically get hungry at 11 or 12.
No,
Yeah,
ma'am,
but
on
mine-
chicken. It's good though. Don't knock it till you try it. It's good. You make it like flour with a little flour. There's a recipe out there. Check the recipe. It's chicken tenders.
And but it's
Mm.
like, sure, you go, yeah, you're not going to eat till 11 or 12, but it's like, yeah, well, because I had a snack at 2:30 in the morning. So I'm still
Yeah.
digesting that
Right. I'm gonna make
at,
me
at,
want
at 6 o'clock in the morning when I get up.
I've done that too. That's good too. Netta, I've done that. She just said crushed barbecue chips. Yep, I've done that before too.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What's
Mhm.
a squirrel's favorite cereal? Grape nut.
Grape nuts. You know
No,
what? I never
never.
liked that sweet cereal. I've always liked the hot cereal or the cold plain cereals like oatmeal Cheerios and cornflakes.
That's
Yeah, I'm
all
Mm.
we could
I'm a hot
have.
cereal.
I
Mhm.
got to have that maybe once, Storms, because that's all we could have was the plain cereals, and I was watching all the kids have the sugary cereals.
Yeah.
I went
Yeah.
all in, man. I was like, I'm gonna go for that.
Yeah. We grew up with this. We grew up more with the sweet cold cereals.
Mm.
And but my mom would make me, a sunny side up egg, and and it's like dip your toast into it and stuff like that.
Yes,
And
dippy
like
eggs.
even just saying it right now just makes me want to vomit. And
Really?
my one,
Yeah,
and I liked it as a kid, but it was like, "Ugh," but it's making
Oh
me
my
kind of feel
gosh.
but I got to a
Mhm.
place where I don't even like the yellow touching. Like I can handle an egg and mix it in, but if it's on my plate and there's a little bit of the yellow, the egg is not fully cooked, take my plate away. I do not want that plate. I cannot have that plate. I cannot have that yellow slime on my plate. I'm
But
going to be sick.
did that come from having chickens, you think? Or
No. I didn't have
just as an
chickens.
adult?
This is as an adult.
Mm.
I can have an over hard egg. I can have over hard eggs or scrambled eggs. But again, let there be any
Oh,
yellowy.
no,
Like that mushy orange, like yellowish tint, different than the cooked part. No, my son said something. Yes, my son said something to me today. No, not today. Thursday. He said, "Dad, you made the eggs kind of hard or something like that because when it broke off, we took off the shells. He said it was sticking or whatever." I was like, "Well, I've learned I'd rather overcook the egg than to undercook because undercook it messes you up. It's like little trauma for me, So
Yeah.
my eggs are
I think-
always cooked 15 to 20 minutes, and they only take 10. I know. but I'm still gonna do it.
Guys are funny. The only thing I can't have slimy is the white part. I can
Yeah.
do an egg. I can do an egg over, like a fried egg, but I have to flip it over and it has to fry for a little bit, and then it can have a little bit of the center of the yolk can be runny.
I can't
Yes,
do
I
it.
can do it. I can do it, and I can do it on greens too. So when you break the yolk, it just goes all in the greens. And
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
wow.
like you guys are grossed out. So
Yeah.
No, I can respect what you eat. That's cool. I just
Don't
can't
let it.
do it.
Don't let it. But
I can't do it that often, though. I mean, I
I
like
can-
it, but I'm
okay. I'm
I
okay
like
if
to
people do it.
scramble. I like to actually scramble eggs now and put salsa in it. It kind of tastes like
Yes.
it kind of tastes like the McDonald's burritos, but without
Breakfast
all
burritos.
the.
Yep.
I make that, and then I'll put a side of avocado or guacamole next to it, and not have, the burrito wrapper. So
Yeah.
it's just like having one, but not all the
Okay.
MSG and chemicals and stuff.
And see, GT, that would be a keto. That would be a keto breakfast.
Mhm.
You could eat that with
Mm.
as a keto breakfast.
Yeah.
And I do buy tortillas that are keto, and like they're only 1 or 2 carbs.
Mhm.
Good size, and they taste fine. Taste just like a normal flour
Right.
tortilla.
It tastes
Yeah.
So
good.
you go,
Mhm.
yeah, and so you go get 2 of those, and there's your low carb breakfast. You've got scrambled eggs, some avocado, some the salsa.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Bob's your uncle.
Yeah. I don't do the because there's just too many things in them. I'll get the one, but you can't have the one that has the almond and cassava.
Almond. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd rather do like without, because then I know I'll lose more.
Yeah.
I'll also, like, if I start doing those keto wraps, I'll want bread. It'll make me want bread. 'Cause
The
there's
temptation.
Yeah.
You ain't
I'll
gotta
be-
call her Little Debbie.
That little devil. That's a devil. Debbie,
Little
Debbie,
devil.
Debbie. Devil, Debbie.
You don't eat Little Debbie's?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. No.
When was the last
No,
time
I-
you had one?
Me? Probably never.
I had
You've
them when
never
my-
had a Little Debbie. Oh, okay.
No, I probably have had a little Debbie somewhere along their way, but they're not super. It's not super popular here. Like it's not, and we didn't have them when I was growing up. Probably have a little bit of them here now, but I don't have a sweet tooth. Like you go, hey, do you want this
Mhm.
donut or do you want this bag of chips? Give me the chips.
Yes,
You
I am like that too. And then I didn't get sugar because my mom, they diagnosed me early that I got ADHD. So sugar was something I had to steal from my mama. Like
Mhm.
I would go in my mama's room and steal her Laffy Taffies because she wouldn't allow me to have as much sugar. Because if I had sugar in the morning, I was getting in trouble at school because I couldn't be still. Yeah,
Mhm.
it was bad. But yeah, I didn't mess with that sugar when I was younger.
Right. What kind of cereal is popular at sporting events? Cheerios. Mhm. What do monsters eat for breakfast? Ghost toasties and evaporated milk.
Oh wow! Where she get that? She
What do
yeah, I
you
like
end
that
up
one.
with the corn? Gets standard. Oh, corn flakes. Yes. Okay. Frosted shredded wheat. Cocoa Pebbles, Cocoa Puffs, Fruit Loops, and Corn Pops. I would say all of those. I didn't mind the frosted shredded wheat. I could do those, but everything else, nope. Did not agree with me. And the Lucky Charms,
I bet 'em
definitely not
all.
Lucky Charms. Yeah, I couldn't do those.
I did 'em
Oh,
all.
biscuits and chocolate gravy. So do you mean just biscuits
What?
with
Chocolate gravy?
sauce? Is it just chocolate sauce, but you're calling it gravy? Or was it like a beef gravy or
On
a
a
chicken
biscuit?
gravy turned into chocolate?
I guess I was never a big fan of chocolate from the jump anyway.
Mm,
I wasn't. When it came down to ice cream, when my mama would buy the Napoleon one, I would leave the chocolate and she would make me
Yeah.
eat it if I wanted something sweet. Like you gotta eat
Right.
that chocolate. So, but I
Yeah.
didn't like chocolate.
Yeah. With me, it was the strawberry. I couldn't handle the strawberry. It gave me a headache. Kentucky Colonel is my favorite seasoned flour mix for meats like chicken. Scrambled cheesy eggs. Man, everybody's just coming up with food. Why can't you leave a banana lying in the sun? Because you will make the banana peel. And what
Okay.
no many for breakfast? Frosted Flakes with ice milk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the white part.
So how did you know that it was the strawberry that was giving you issues as far as like the Napoleon ice cream?
Well, for that in particular, it just how it would make me feel. Like I would just get this wicked migraine when I was younger. Because I could do the chocolate and the vanilla, but then eventually, because they're so close in proximity to each other, that strawberry flavor is coming through, and I would not feel well. So, and I can have strawberries, but there was so much artificial in that Napoleon, right? So, and it was just the older I got, the more things that would, I would either smell them and I would go, okay, that's giving me a migraine right away. I can just smell it and go, nope, can't do it. Yeah. Which college football bowl game do you diabetics avoid? The Sugar Bowl. I don't mind soft boiled or even welcome back, Carol. I don't mind soft boiled or over easy eggs, but there better not be any clear slime in it.
Same.
I'd turn green and be sick over that. Yeah, like I could never do the eggs Benny. Actually I didn't know you could get over hard eggs Benny, right? Because I do love a Béarnaise or is it Hollandaise? Hollandaise is what they do for those, and because they always have an over easy soft poached egg, and you cut it and then all that stuff, and it was like no, thank you, because you can get some fabulous eggs Benedict, and it's only been like I could say in the last 10 years or even less than 10 years that it was like, you mean I could order my eggs Benedict with an over hard egg? Like you'll poach it over hard? And they go, yeah. And you're like, could have been eating that all the way through.
Right.
Yeah. I used to make chaffles with 1 egg, 1/3 of cheese, and a third of a cup of ground pork rinds. That's supposed to be really good. I don't know that if we ever made them. So it's like a waffle. Put it through a waffle maker. The full English breakfast is pretty much just protein. Yeah.
Except no, beans can be protein too. There's the tomatoes I think they have is the only thing. But yeah.
Corn Pop was a bad dude. He tossed Captain Crunch into the honeycomb, turned him into Rice Krispies.
That was good, Gear.
It was.
Okay, so it's chocolate gravy, melted butter, flour, cocoa butter, water. Okay, so it's not gravy. It's just chocolate sauce.
It's a chocolate sauce. Oh my goodness.
Just a chocolatey sauce.
Oh, but there's no sugar in it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So it is a gravy.
Cocoa powder. Oh, okay.
There's no sugar in it.
Yeah, so you're basically making a white roux, and then you're adding cocoa powder and a bit more water to it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That doesn't sound appealing to me.
I don't think so.
No, I have a hard enough time. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I have a hard enough time with my keto chocolate chips that I got so I could beat the chocolate craving, and they are pure cacao. So all they are is no cocoa butter in it, no nothing but cacao.
Wipe it off my tongue.
Yeah, super bitter. Super bitter.
I would make oatmeal in the morning to slow them down. I thought it worked. Red dye.
Oatmeal.
Yeah.
Oatmeal is the only food that I cannot influence my son to eat. I have tried berries, all kinds of berries. I can't even remember what else. I've tried all kinds of things to give him just oatmeal, and it never will. He didn't like it. I tried for
Put it
years.
in a smoothie and don't tell him.
I've tried almost everything, and it's the consistency that he didn't
It
like.
is. It
And
is.
then
Yeah.
when I would make it stickier, it still was the consistency he didn't
Yeah.
like.
Mm.
Yeah.
My
But I
yeah.
tried to give him that.
My daughter won't
It
eat
didn't
any
work.
pasta. My daughter will not touch pasta. Doesn't like doesn't well, she doesn't like a lot of things that just have that, like she doesn't also like cereal, no, not cereal. She loves cereal. But she won't eat it usually with milk. It's
Mm.
she eats it like a snack. She'll eat cereal like that.
Wow.
But she doesn't like lettuce, like green. If it's green, nope. No, she was
What
very
about if it's a different color? Would she eat greens? Maybe.
if I've hidden it in smoothies before, and then she caught me. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I got her to eat some, but she'll go. It tastes a little bit different. Put a picture up of what am I putting a picture up of? Aid, I missed something.
Oh,
Put a picture. Oh, of the English breakfast. Sorry, that's what it must be.
oh, okay.
About full English.
Which is grammatically correct? The white of the eggs is yellow, or the white of the eggs are yellow? It depends on the tense. It's the tense.
I don't know what we're judging it off of, but I like the white of the eggs are yellow.
Are yellow.
Yes.
So if I say the whites of the eggs, oh no, yeah, the whites of the eggs is yellow. So it's not is, it is are. But I was thinking it was like if it is something, it was present, the are being, this is what they're going to be.
Yeah, like
But they asking for grammatically correct, and that ain't me. That ain't my forte. So y'all please take that one. I definitely got to pass the baton. I can't do this.
I'm not far from you. I forgot the sugar in that. Oh, so there is sugar in the gravy. Okay.
Oh, okay. Then
So it is chocolate.
Kind of chocolate sauce. Yeah,
Chocolate
it's like a
sauce.
like a chocolate
Yeah, you cut
sauce.
that
Then.
out.
But I don't know if I ever put flour in my chocolate sauce. I've never made it with flour.
I forget what she was putting it on. Biscuits and chocolate sauce for breakfast.
Biscuit and chocolate gravy. But I mean, when you make chocolate sauce, is it got flour in it? So is that what technically makes it gravy? Because it has the flour, the roux, like what we were saying.
Oh,
I don't know. All right, I've got a picture of an English breakfast, but
cool.
hold on. Sorry, Ada, a little tired.
Yeah, I like.
Oh, pardon me. Oh,
they're big. They're big,
That was a
deep
big
yawns.
one.
Sorry.
That was a big yawn.
Sorry.
Oh, those beans.
Those that.
Yeah.
Yep. Into beans.
What's the
mushrooms? Black sausage. Is that
black
sausage? It's a blood sausage.
Blood sausage.
Posting pictures.
What's that up under the?
Welcome in, Rob Bean.
What's that by the tomatoes? What's the black thing?
No, I know it's a deep southern dish. I was trying to determine the difference between a chocolate sauce and a chocolate gravy is all. Go ahead.
I think it's a blood. It is the blood pudding or blood sausage.
Yeah.
I that was one thing I actually didn't try, which I kind of regret not trying. You know, a proper and it's called a proper English breakfast. Isn't that what it's called? Aid?
Hello?
I don't. We're waiting for Aid to. He calls it. I don't remember what he calls it.
I thought it was a proper. A bunch of smart butts over there. What did I miss that was smart?
Nothing. They're just. He's like, "Wow, Carol, I said, let's tell Florida Sunshine. Are we boring you?" Because I yawned. I'm like, "No, I'm tired." And then AIDS lives pretty close to Rob. We'll just say that. And I know he's being sarcastic. "Hi, Rob. Not seen you for ages, mate." Yeah, I think my drinking buddies are drinking over there. Maybe perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to come back with an answer or not. Yes, those are like a baked beans, but they're not like ours. They're more of
No.
like a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Aid, we need you to describe all the items.
Yeah, what are the items they want to know, Aid?
We got the sausages, and you got some. It's some sort of ham,
Mm-hmm.
and then the tomatoes and the mushrooms, and the beans. Oh, and there's eggs. Ooh, look at that!
Yep, that's like a sunny side.
What are y'all talking about?
I
Oh,
thought
I didn't
so,
even see
Rob.
that.
I thought so.
Yeah, just right above the very bottom, they've got 2 raw eggs sitting there.
Oh, I only see part of one. Wow.
Yeah, well, there's
Oh,
another
okay.
one.
Now I see it.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
funny. She got us again. Neither. The whites are never yellow.
Wow.
Oh, well,
Burn.
ooh.
Country House is like, that
Ooh-wee.
looks so
She
good.
pulled a rug up under our feet on that one.
Right there.
Listen, so
No,
is
it's
that
not a German dish.
It's an English breakfast. I'm going to take it down. Aid, you were supposed to help us with what the things are.
Yeah, so you ask a
But-
question, you go here, put up the picture.
I
Oh,
know.
see, there it is there. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
They
here
say-
we
Oh,
go.
there
Here
you
we
go.
go. There we go. Sausages. I
Okay.
think everyone just goes with whatever sausages they like, but sometimes there are 2 to 3 kinds on a plate. We went with regular breakfast sausages, and we also got a bit of black pudding. That's what he calls it, black pudding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which seems like most people insist on having as well.
Yeah.
It's called back bacon.
Back
And
bacon.
not ham. Yeah, back bacon. This isn't your regular bacon, which is made from pork belly. Nope. Back bacon is bacon that includes a little bit of the loin, kind of like a super thin pork chop, but smoked. From what I can see, this kind of bacon isn't really crispy.
Nope.
Eggs, pretty straightforward. All the full English plates I have seen.
Sticky.
Yeah, they serve them sunny side up. Tomatoes. You guys
Tomatoes.
cut in half along the equator and then seared in the pan and seasoned with salt and pepper. They aren't really cooked, just given a little bit of color. Where am I?
Mushrooms.
Seems like a take or leave it item, but we're going all out here. So, of course, mushrooms are needed. They're cooked in the usual way, nicely browned and caramelized. Toast. Don't call it toast because I've seen some internet fights break out about the bread. You can't just use a toaster and call it a day. The bread has to be fried either with butter or oil. And then the beans. You have to have beans. I mean, I've never really had beans at breakfast, but it's a classic. We went for Heinz because that's what they do in England and because their teal cans are too cute. Okay, so this must be Americans setting this up then.
But he didn't say what the blood pudding was.
That's what it is right there. Oh, like what it is. It is blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sausage made with blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that one.
Yeah, and then it just tells you how to make it. The rest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Not the blood pudding. I eat the eggs before I eat the blood pudding.
It is the weekend. It is the
I
weekend.
can't
So
do the
yeah,
blood pudding.
I can't do the blood pudding either. There you go. Yeah, bacon, sausage, mushrooms. So what's in the blood pudding? The black blood, whatever, black pudding. Oh yeah, and the fried egg. He's giving me a hard time. It is the weekend, meaning he's sauced probably over there.
Exactly. I am enjoying my weekend. I don't have to
Yes.
meet your beck and call, Carol.
Right, that's right.
Mhm.
I know he does. Rob. Yep. He talks about those all day English breakfasts all the time. Gotta try one. I know. I'd like to try one, except for that blood stuff.
Aid needs to make you one.
Sure, an English breakfast, but sometimes that's fried bread and toast with a large mug of tea. Oh, okay. So sometimes
Mhm.
that's all it is. Okay.
And
And then-
do they sometimes call it a
No.
proper English breakfast? Because I think that's what my friends called it, if I recall. I think it was my last breakfast there. And it's like, do you want to order the proper English breakfast? And I said, no. I'll have a glass of prosecco with some orange juice in it. And they're like, for breakfast? I said, yes.
I'll pass respectively. I like that. I'll pass. Respectively, of course.
Respectfully. Respectfully.
Refried
Yeah.
beans with my grits and runny eggs. My meanies used to make blood sausage. Okay, Passamaquoddy, then maybe you can tell us what is in English, like in the black sausage. What's in a blood sausage? In the blood sausage. Well, we call it blood sausage. They don't call it that. The
I think they
English
call
don't call it.
it, I think you keep saying
No,
black sauce.
black pudding. He calls it black
Oh,
pudding.
that's right.
Because we call it blood sausage. They call it black. I'm getting them confused in my head.
Yeah. Bacon
Yeah.
sausage.
Yeah, they
potatoes, black
explained
pudding,
it. They explained about the fried bread.
fried bread.
Yeah, they did explain that part.
Piggy blood.
Yeah. We were just trying to figure out. Yeah. Oh, it's pig's blood. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I'll pass too, respectfully. Just
Mhm.
like Netta.
Mhm.
I guess it congeals just from cooking it. I mean, is it like other stuff in there, Passamaquoddy? Like it couldn't stand the smell of it. Yeah. Talk about something that might be tinny or metallic in taste. I imagine that's very iron rich taste. to it. I don't know if I would like it. So, not sure. Not sure. Yeah, I don't know what the rest of it is that's in there.
Okay. We are at 3.5 hours. And
Okay, pig's blood. We find pig's blood and pig's fat.
pig fat.
So bloody
So
bacon.
we should probably start saying our goodbyes. Gear, are you still here?
Oh,
Because
you were little.
it's early and we're shutting her down.
Yep,
So as long
we're
as you're
shutting her
here, if you're here, we will shut down. If you're not, we're still going to shut down. Beans for breakfast is, we're reading this. Yeah. Fries are chips and chips are crisps. I hang around too many live streams from the UK.
Yep.
Anybody bring the crisps? Beans for breakfast is always good. It's usually in the part of Texas where pintos are refried with eggs, sausage, chorizo, salsa, and tortillas. Good stuff. Yeah. That would be good.
That's actually
Yeah.
that's huevos rancheros usually.
Yeah,
If they go
pretty
all that
much.
together as a huevos rancheros.
Yeah.
And they would
But
eat that later in the day too. They wouldn't eat it like early breakfast time. It would be like they
No.
would go out, do some work, come back in and have that big
breakfast.
Yeah.
So in that one there, the beans would be a little bit high in carbs, and of course the tortilla, but everything else in it, you could have it on a low carb diet.
Yeah.
A full English breakfast. Oh, so it's not proper. It's a full English breakfast. That's right.
Oh gosh. Look at who
Oh.
as we're getting ready to shut it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, inviting to the stage Little Debbie's boyfriend.
What are you doing up here talking about my woman?
We almost clobbered you both. Like both Carol and I, we just saw the Little Debbie's boy, and we were like,
ready.
You know better. You know who I am. Can't be standing up in here. Now, see, GT, he ain't talking no bad things about Debbie.
Shut it down before
that
I
little hole.
She is.
I know. I'm trying not to stink it up here for you, so I just sneak in at the last. See,
perfect.
Shut down. I'm gonna jump up there just to get a little bit of this, right?
Why are you going to violate or something? Get a little bit of this. What does that mean? What are you getting?
No, I'm not going to violate.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I might already be violating. Y'all don't know. You can't see. I might be up here full on naked right now, and you just don't know.
I was worried. I didn't know if you were, wasn't sure.
Oh, then you
little
have
bit
to
of this.
Stop.
Little
Just
bit of this.
stop. Okay? Just be glad I'm here.
Yes.
And just live in the moment. All right?
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh, Homestead, you found the answer to this. The plant that Cerocoriopisis one. I think you had looked it up about.
Oh yeah.
What was
Me
it?
and my partner Google.
You
it
and Google
said
it.
that
Do you remember?
said you can sow them in the fall, and they'll go in the dirt, and then nature will tell them when to wake up. That's some of the best ways to plant right there.
There
Yeah.
you
Anything
go.
to do that.
So If you're having fall weather already where you're at, Serena, you could sow them.
Get them in there.
Get them in.
Oh, Storms also said that Debbie was sweet. He liked
I
Debbie.
saw that.
He thought she was a sweet hoe. It's all of us that are dissing your guys' girlfriend.
Mhm.
Mhm. Oh, I
Little
know. I
Debbie.
got some of that girlfriend out there in the other room. I'd like to throw
That's
her in
right.
the trash.
The other woman is in
The
your
other
house.
woman is in my house. I want to throw her in the trash where she belongs. 'Cause
The
she's
little wench.
trash, right? Coming up in my house.
She's a dangerous woman.
Yes, she
Oh,
is.
yes, she
Heart-
is.
creates heart attacks. Makes
Mhm.
us widows. Makes
She's a widowmaker.
she's
She's
a
a
widowmaker.
woman's best friend, then, right?
Mhm.
Here.
Hey, I
Eat some
better.
more little Debbie's, honey.
I didn't even think of it that way.
Right. Well, depending on how well the life insurance policy is, that plays a part in it. If we only got a $50,000 life insurance
Yeah.
policy, no,
No,
Mm-mm.
no, yep.
No.
gotta-
But if you
I
got
gotta check
a few million, it's like, here, I bought you a case of Little Debbie's. Enjoy.
Mhm.
Blow your boat.
I forgot to GT when my dad used to eat them. That was the last time I had them because I threw up because I couldn't digest the frosting on them, the chocolate coating. I couldn't digest it. I got
Mhm.
sick
Oh, my
off
goodness.
of. Yep. So I think it's a thing for men. That's why she's just got her eyes on men. Gonna take them down.
Mhm.
Hussy.
She was sweet while it lasted, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
That's
what
how you know
that's
you're
what that
not
guy said. All hooked up on the IV in the hospital too.
Hey,
Hey, I've been that guy. I've been that guy. And, little Debbie was part of my downfall.
She took you down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, this one I don't know if we can say this one out loud, but it's funny. Which country is the breeding ground for diseases? You all can read the country.
Mhm.
There you go.
Mhm.
were you
But it
being
starts-
serious when you said that, Aquarius,
What's that?
Yeah,
about Debbie?
yeah.
Debbie. What about it?
That she
Oh,
can
but
lead to
that
heart
she-
attacks.
That she did not help your life.
Yeah.
She wasn't good.
Oh no! I mean, Live Debbie is just one of the sweet little trollops that's out there.
Right.
You've got Mrs. Stofers.
Yeah.
Okay, she's a hoe.
Yeah.
Mrs. Edwards is a hoe.
Mhm.
There's a bunch of them, and if they packaging up sugar and making it look all kind of good in different ways, and she's saying, "Oh, I'm so sweet, come over
That
here."
blue bunny, she's a hoe too. That blue bunny.
Blue bunny,
Mhm.
yeah,
And all her counterparts too. Yeah, they're
yeah, sugar. I mean, I heard y'all
Sugar.
talking about the heart
combo.
attack and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. And the worst things for your heart and cardiovascular systems are in order. Sugar is the worst. Insulin is the
Yep.
next worst.
Yep.
Nicotine and cortisol.
right.
Cortisol is a stress-induced hormone that floods into your body during times of stress,
Right.
or like daily life when the alarm goes off and you've got to go, clock into work, whatever, and or in traffic and screaming at your fellow.
Yeah,
traffic
I don't know who does
people.
that. Never.
Yeah,
never.
nobody does that.
No,
so.
nobody
You
would
know.
know.
But sugar is poison to our bodies. It is absolute poison. And the insulin that our bodies make is poison as well to our veins and arteries. So when you eat sugar, you're getting a double dose of everything that's the two worst things is bad for your heart.
Yeah.
And your whole cardiovascular system. It's like
Right.
every time you hear somebody say,
Right.
if it's hard to find in nature, you need to eat just a little bit of it, right? Sugar, salt, hard things to find in nature. Anything that turns into sugar quickly, like all your carbohydrates and everything, is just pure sugar. And then, fats, that can be kind of hard to find in nature too. But my jury is still out on everything about the fats and what kind. Vegetable fats, no good for you. They're terrible, horrible. Nicotine, of course. I'm going to say a whole lot
Wait,
about
when you
that.
say
Everybody knows.
When you say insulin, though, you mean the insulin because it's an overabundance because your body isn't using it correctly, right? Because your body just keeps pumping out more.
I'm just saying that's what the heart folks say is
it's usually
the
'cause your
insulin that your body
insulin is-
makes.
Yeah, it's insulin
It is
resistant.
bad
Yeah.
for your veins and arteries.
Wow.
I'm not talking about injectable. I'm just talking about the insulin itself,
Yeah.
because it's produced in response to the amount of carbs and things that need to be broken down.
Right.
And when you eat sugar and stuff like that, that spikes your insulin release
Right.
into your body, and that is something that is not good for your arteries and veins.
Yeah, the insulin spikes aren't.
Would have never
It's
known
also
that.
it's the extra insulin that what happens is insulin pushes the glucose into our cells, and if the glucose does not get pushed into the cells by the insulin continues to circulate, causes the inflammation, and the inflammation causes heart attack later on. But still,
Bad
yeah,
stuff.
bad stuff.
Mm.
I'm not a doctor.
She is. She's the biggest dealer. You betcha. And sugar is just as bad as cocaine to get off of. They've done studies for our brains to break the habit. It can be just as hard as breaking the habit of using cocaine.
It's horrible.
It's really hard.
I've got half a box of little Debbie nutty bars over there, and I haven't touched them.
Uh-huh.
They are old and stale now. I had one the other day.
Then
Well,
you should
the other
probably
day.
throw them out then.
What? I probably should.
Yeah.
I probably should, but I had one. I said the other day, but it's probably about a month ago. I took one out there, and it was stale, and I ate it, and I'm like,
He's been there. He's like, yeah.
You know she was dirty. You still did it.
It was bad. I was like, she was off.
3002. Oh no.
And we might do it again.
She was bad. Little past her prime, that one there was, and the others are too. I need to just throw them out, but get weak. I have to go back to my girl.
Yeah. Little
Hey, you ain't got to keep this thing going now. You say you're gonna shut it down, so I said,
finally
hey.
have the first flowers of my Kajari melon. That's awesome. How long have you grown Kajari? Any
Not
of you
me.
guys? I have the seeds, but I haven't grown it yet.
Nope, not that type of melon.
Yeah.
So-
That's awesome, Serena. I hope you get the female flowers, honey. In time.
And Storms, is your internet back up? And as he's coming up with telling me that answer, I just want to say thank you so much for all of you for hanging out with us here in the chat. And of course, to Jegs, who graced us with one of his last few lives that he's going to do while he's taking his little YouTube sabbatical. And of course, to Cece and to Laura, and of course, my co-host and cohort, Carol, Gigi Jr., and little Debbie's boyfriend. We're coming up and spending some time with us here in on the panel. So good night. God bless y'all. And tomorrow night, if Storms, I'm waiting. Oh, my internet is still broken. So Storms might be on at 9:30 Eastern for his live. And of course, we will be back next week, Wednesday for Carol at
2:30 p.m. Eastern.
And then Friday afternoon for Carol.
2:30 p.m. Eastern. I try to make it simple.
And then Friday night for Carol.
11:30 p.m. Eastern.
So we look forward to seeing you on one of these other lives. And so take care. God bless everyone.
Bye.
And enjoy the rest of your weekend and happy